YouTube channel. Give me a
Wait, you said
Welcome
you paid.
to episode X of the Lot of Wrong podcast. Reason why it's
When did
X?
we get an intro?
That's
There's been
crazy.
an
We're
intro.
on episode X.
I
Episode
I
X.
made like
Cardiac
a
introduce us, but
I made like a 10-second intro before the pod
Oh.
officially started. But
Uh,
starting off with introductions, the return, big homie Keelan. I forgot what
Yes,
your name
sir,
on
yes,
Discord is.
sir.
Big Dick Key.
Your name is
I'm not
Keelan?
calling you
That's
that.
crazy.
Yes, bro.
That nigga
Your
called you
name
big
is
homie.
Keelan?
That's crazy.
My full name's Keelan, bro. Yes, bro. Yes.
damn.
Hey,
I
back
didn't
on the
know
pod.
someone. I didn't know that was a thing. Keelan? That's confusing.
I've been
Can you
gone for
vouch
like,
for
what,
me,
like
please?
2 weeks, 3 weeks. I'm back.
You're just in
Welcome
time
back,
because this finna be a hefty footballer pod. So it's good to have you back, bro.
Emphasis on the foot.
No balls. No balls on this side. No balls on this side.
Ball.
On to the next one,
There's
though.
always
Stinky,
balls on
man,
my
stinky.
side.
On to the next one, just like I'm Jay. But this man is chronic. Introduce yourself to the people, bro.
What?
I'm Jay, but I'm chronic. What?
I tried.
You fucked all that up.
I tried.
Hey, look,
I
ladies
tried.
and gentlemen, welcome back to the heaviest podcast on the internet. Y'all get your popcorn,
Hella
tell your
heaviest?
mama, you know what I'm saying? Enjoy the ride. Emphasis on ride.
Real quick before we continue, has everyone
Okay,
seen
nigga.
that picture of Malia and Sasha Obama?
Yes.
Oh, yeah.
Bro, they
Yes.
let me.
They look
rant.
amazing.
Put it in
Let me
general.
rant. Let me rant.
Bad
Let me
Bob,
rant.
don't
Yeah,
rant.
put
Let me
somebody
rant.
put.
I need
I'll
to
put it in general on my
I don't
phone.
think we got intros done yet. Calm down.
You right. You right. On to Jay. It should tell hello to the people, bro.
And massage me 22 ways.
What's up, everybody? What's up? How you doing? Welcome back to the Loud and Wrong podcast, bitch. But I got to take a shit. Hold on, real quick.
Oh my
What? Oh my god.
This nigga's about to call
I know
it the
you're
Let's
not
Keep It a
wiping,
Buck
too.
podcast.
I know you're not wiping.
I'm about to say. On to the underage section of the pod. Skinny Bob. Say hello to the
my
people.
God.
I'm underage. What?
Oh, shit.
Hey guys, I'm Skinny Bob. At Skinny Bob on Twitter. A like, comment, and please subscribe. Please subscribe. Please subscribe. Please
Also
subscribe.
promo.
Hey, I don't really got shit to say, nigga. I don't. Let's just get it on.
It's a pod promo.
Marquise
pod.
Chris is a grown man.
The Obama's ugly as fuck in the face.
Yo, Jay is in chat. But who
Yo,
said
let
W
me
stream?
rant, let me rant.
Yeah, shout out to the chat. Shout out to the chat. All right, Kareem Abdul-Jabbar, say hello to the people, bro.
Hello,
person.
pod. It's your boy Kareem Abdul-Jabbar, the one and only. I'm the realest out here. All I can say.
No kizzy.
Absolutely, and last but certainly not least. Oh Jesus, I'm looking at the topics. Anywho, Ace, say hello to the people, bro.
Sex.
Give it up. Hey, yo, clap it up for sex.
Wow,
Hey,
We-
hey.
No, man.
that is something to be happy for. Right before the Lord's
shit
Day,
I ever
cheering
said.
for premarital sex. This is
You can
crazy.
cheer for the Lord's Day on sex. I mean, sex for the Lord's Day.
Imagine clapping for sex. That's crazy.
Clap.
Hey,
Hey,
that's the realest shit I ever said.
Hey, man,
to say.
claps. You know what I'm saying? If you can make it clap.
Poggers in chat. Poggers.
Now, what's the name?
Poggers in YouTube chat.
This is crazy.
Poggers for
What-
sex.
what- What is your problem, bro? Stop it.
Hey, am-
question, bro.
Am I wrong? What's up, Keelan?
Are you
Uh,
wrong?
Can
When were
you
you
tell me
right?
which Obama daughter is which, bro? I don't know who. Is
Neither do I, but it doesn't matter. Hey,
It does
I ain't
not
gonna lie.
matter.
I
It
ain't
does
gonna lie,
not
they got
matter.
some,
The one
they got
on
some
the
nice bodies, but
The
they
one on the left.
ugly
the
in
one
the face.
The one on the left.
What? I don't know.
Can I
I don't
please
know.
talking
rant?
about, nigga?
Can I
What are you talking
please
about?
rant?
The one on the left
The one on
is
the right is Malia.
Whoever
bad.
shorty is in the shorts, she not bad, but both of these niggas is mid in the face. They got great
The one
bodies.
on the
Can I-
left
can
is
I-
Chronic,
insane.
what the Chronic?
They're not mid.
I
They're
need to
not. Stop.
rant.
I
Please
need to
stop.
In the
Need to
face?
rant.
Yes, they are.
They're not
Stop.
They're
mid.
not.
No.
They're
Especially
not.
the one on the left is not mid in the face.
Exactly.
Okay, the one in the all right. I'll give you the one on the left. Whoever that is.
The one on
Whoever
the
that
right
is.
is ugly. as
It's
shit.
crazy that we
The
can't tell.
one
It
on the
it is crazy. It's even crazier that it doesn't matter. That's
It doesn't
Yeah.
matter. Hey, fuck them.
We're objectifying.
I want to.
Down
She.
there.
Yo, cardiac, relax, bro. I can hear everything you're saying with these studio headphones. man.
That's crazy.
Why'd you have to
Everything
L
you
flex?
said.
L flex.
Skinny Bob, you want to start off with a rant? Question mark. Skinny Bob.
Hello.
Keep it going. Keep it
Sponsor Bob. Don
Michelle Obama pushed these women out of their vagina.
Whoa.
Out of her
Why?
vagina.
Why? What are you
And-
doing? What are you
and look-
doing?
All right.
And looks nowhere
Why did you give
near
him the
as
green light,
good
bro?
as her, bro. Michelle Obama is like A+ tier MILF, and they're just garbage.
No,
I'm upset.
stop it.
Nigga
Yeah,
fucking-
I'm
Michelle
upset.
Obama has ruined.
I'm
Yo,
upset.
why did you give this nigga the green light, bro?
I'm
Shout out,
upset.
shout out to
I'm
River
upset.
in the YouTube chat. Yo, what's good,
I'm
bro?
upset.
River flowing.
I know y'all
She
going
had
live in a few
Michelle
minutes.
Obama
Shout out
is
to y'all. Go check out the Flow podcast after us.
Got
Huh,
to.
if you're an anime fan. But on the opposite end of anime, you know, this side of niggas tend to get a little bit
It
more
was almost some real
bitches.
shit, you know. I know what
I'm
you
about to say, play with some balls and some Browns, because Deshaun Watson is now a Cleveland Brown.
That
And,
is the worst
This is
transition I've
fancy.
ever heard in my life. man. We're not gonna.
Can I start?
Go ahead, bro. I don't know how to get this.
As a found football enthusiast for years, and a very, very aggressive Saints fan, you know, the Saints and Falcons were top two for I think 3-4 days.
You
And
lied.
then,
You
Where?
lied
and
to.
then surprisingly, you know, out of the blue, he's the Brown. You know, one I was hurt.
Hey.
Two, I was happy, I guess, because we got to keep our safety. But on the other hand, I just feel like, you know, the Browns, I guess, have Amari Cooper, but like, I don't know if that's enough to win the AFC with the rest of the teams that are there.
Hey,
That's a
Keelan, let me tell you something, bro. Let me tell you something. If I was
They got
Arthur
an 11 point
years,
lead.
I
damn
was thinking
nigga.
the same thing. I was thinking the
If
same
I was
thing.
Arthur
Jay.
5 years, 30 million, all guaranteed. Every single penny is guaranteed. He's getting that money no matter what.
Well, no,
That's
every team was
crazy.
like
I would
the
say
Saints
yes.
and the Falcons were there because they were going to give him that 5-year 230. They were
Hey,
sure
hey.
on giving him his 5th year.
Hey, but,
It was
hey,
just
but guess
that
what?
he picked the Browns. you
Hey,
know.
but guess what? He's a Brown now.
He's a
And that nigga's in my division as a Ravens fan.
Hey,
So I'm gonna be saying,
imagine
I
he takes
mean,
them
the
niggas to the
Ravens-
Super Bowl. That's gonna be a
Ravens
whole
have it
nother.
bad. Ravens have it
Yeah,
bad
like-
because he played the Bengals twice, but not even the Browns twice. So.
is that lumping the Browns twice, Bengals twice.
Imagine if he gets another
Steelers-
case.
The Steelers
Oh
is
my
not.
god, that's crazy.
The Steelers are not no threat because they have Trubisky. Them niggas suck.
Now,
That's a fact.
Ben's
That's
gone.
true. That's true. I was thinking that.
now the only thing I have now with Deshaun Watson, because other than
Deshaun.
what happens after, I
Sean?
don't care. I say however I want to say it. Now I just want to see
we
how
get it.
he-
You're mad, bro.
how he adjusts after like all of this, because now he's playing. Everyone has their own opinion about about him. I want to see how he adjusts. If he's able to adjust, if he's able to, be the same player he was. Not saying he can't, but
The
just saying
niggas-
how he feels under pressure. Because it's
The
a
ni-
lot of pressure he's under. Like this is like 24 allegations, and they're not just called
Some
off.
of
They're
them are
still
still
they're
pending.
still civil cases. Yeah, they're still civil. He can
Oh,
still
they're
get
still
sued
pending?
for all of these.
Yeah,
Well, in,
Yeah,
civ-
they're
in
just
civil
not-
court, they're still
They're just
pending, but not criminal.
and none of them are
Oh,
criminal.
just-
So technically, he could still play and not get suspended. But this is still a lot of like money and legal situations
yeah, that's
still
gonna
going
be
on.
that's gonna be a lot of money. Pay out them lawyers and them women because they're gonna want some.
Oh.
They're gonna want some money.
So
Shit.
I just want to see how he's able to handle
Even
the
if he
pressure
didn't
and
do it.
play off of that. But
Or if he did.
good shit to the Browns for picking up Deshaun Watson, even though they said no to trading Baker Mayfield like the 2 hours before that. Hopefully, I wish him the best. Playing.
He requested a trade and they said no.
Yeah,
Yeah.
they were. He
Hey,
was forced to
W
trade, they
Bluff.
said
W
no.
Bluff.
Wait,
They
what?
said no,
Oh,
and then
God.
like the next day, Deshaun Watson's the Brown.
They didn't need a
They
backup.
denied him. That's crazy.
Actually, how the timeline goes, the Browns dropped out of the deal. They said no. They said
Yeah.
they weren't going to trade anymore. And then Baker Mayfield sent the letter out and then said he wanted to trade. They said no. Then the next day, he's a Brown. Deshaun Watson's a
They
Brown.
said, hey, we need a nigga to be a backup for Deshaun just in case. So we got you.
No, they're looking for packages to trade him starting today. They just
yeah.
didn't want the news to
Looking
get
for a
out that they were
package,
trading him
huh?
before to decrease his value.
Oh, okay, I understand. I understand.
Guess it's all null and void
kinda-
now because they.
What kind of
Spiders says the truth.
package we talking about? Nah, but
Yeah.
if they really just keeping him around, cause I hope Baker was talking about he wants to go to the Colts. That would be great, but I don't know what exactly the Colts have to offer for real.
Exactly. I was thinking the same thing. What they gonna
Because
give
they
him?
gave up their picks to get Carson Wentz, and I
look how
don't
that
think they kept. I don't think they keep their picks because one of the deals was if Carson played an X amount of games, which I don't think he met, or maybe he did. I don't know.
Wait,
They
hold on,
they
hold
did get that pick.
on. What team did Carson Wentz go to? What did he trade to?
He's a
He's on
Washington
the
Yeah, the
Commanders.
Commanders. The
He's a
Commanders.
commander.
Yeah.
He is a commander.
Wait, the Browns
Uh,
traded their first round pick for the next 3 years just for Deshaun,
Yeah,
or are those in different
just for
trades?
just for
it was-
Deshaun.
Just for
Yeah.
Deshaun, yeah.
Just for
Oh,
Deshaun.
that's
yeah.
well. Granted, I think
Damn.
first round picks in the
So-
NFL aren't worth as much as they are in other leagues.
Whoa,
But
I think it depends.
whoa! That is not
It-
true. That is
Yeah, that's not
because
true.
false.
You don't watch
there's
football too
value.
much.
Those
in
are
NFL
that
draft.
is those three
In
first
NFL
round picks
draft,
are big deals.
value-
no,
value-
of course, 3 of them in succession are. But I'm saying like the average first round pick isn't worth as much
I
as
think-
like the average first round pick in like the NBA
think
or
you're
the
playing
NHL
No,
or
downplay.
like I'm
something.
thinking
Yeah, I think
like
you're downplaying
any pick like first round pick in the NFL, like it's very valuable. No matter what pick it is, it could be the
Oh,
last
yeah.
pick in the draft. It's still like extremely valuable. Only because NFL players, there's a lot more of them. Like there's not just like 10 players on your bench.
And on top of
There's-
that, you get injured more.
get injured
Depending
more.
on what position you pick, you only last X amount of years. Running backs, they got 4 years. Receivers, they got about 7. Quarterbacks, they got a long time. But DNs, they got like, depending where they go, they got about 6, 7, maybe 8 years. Look at Von Miller. Corners, they're like 3 years, 2 years, depending on who you got. And
Mhm.
safeties, I don't know.
Okay.
I don't know
okay.
about safeties.
And then
Well-
you got generational talents that are coming in, but like, you never know with the NFL. It's just so much uncertainty because
Especially with like quarterbacks and stuff like that.
that
'cause
one
they're-
that one injury can ruin everything. I feel like there's more of a chance of a bust with NFL because there's a lot of quarterback busts. There's a lot of because quarterbacks usually always tend to go higher than any other position, and there's a higher chance of them being a bust. Back so
That's all I was thinking.
I
It
hate
really
this
just
nigga.
depends on where you go, who your coach is. That's very
Yeah,
important as
how you
well.
fit and the relationships that come about that.
Okay.
Okay.
Well,
Yeah, I-
regardless, it's a big
on.
haul for a quarterback who, like you said, the cases are still on the table. But regardless of whether he's guilty or not, the NFL has shown that they could even take action, like suspending someone for the first 4 games of the season, aka Ezekiel Elliott in 2016 or in
Oh my god.
2017.
Nah,
Yeah,
but
it was
Nah.
2017. It was 2017.
Nah, but Keelan, speaking of relationships, let's talk about Derek Carr and Devontae Adams, the former quarterback and college tandem, bro. Fresno State's own. I don't know how
think-
these niggas.
I think
I
they
don't know.
seen. I think any team from now on sees what Joe Burrow and Jamar Chase were able to recreate after they were just together 2 years ago, and
Yeah.
like having that momentum, having that that picking up right where they left off. I feel like other teams can make it work. I feel like they can. But I mean, still, even if how long have they been apart? Like
A couple years. It's
5,
been
6,
more.
years like that. But I feel like
Yeah.
relationships like that, you're able to pick up just like that. That's your you were with that guy for years. Like y'all were pretty much brothers.
Yeah.
Playing in college, living together, damn near.
I mean,
So, like,
granted, that was
that's
like a decade ago at this point, but
It's
And
still a
then the
bond
Raiders-
you keep forever. Like
And then the
Yeah, that's
Raiders,
true.
not just them, but with Darren Waller, with Devontae Adams, with Hunter Renfro in the slot, was a good slot receiver, had over 1,000 yards last year.
I think an underrated
also
player on that team is Zay
amazing.
Jones.
Yeah, Zay Jones. And
Yeah.
I think there were like only like one out of 2 teams that made out the NFC last year to make it to the playoffs. 'Cause it wasn't the Chargers. It wasn't them niggas.
And if you throw
think- I
Devontae
think- I
Adams
think so.
on that Raiders team against the Bengals, they're beating them in that wild card game. So that's a really important pickup. And I
Ooh,
think
yeah, I forgot about
they
that. That's a
changed.
big
You
ass
got-
fact.
They changed completely. Like that AFC West. I heard this take. I seen this take on Twitter. If I'm a cornerback in this nearest draft and a team from the AFC West calls me to be that cornerback, I'm letting that go to voicemail. I'm not picking that phone up, bro.
Yeah,
I will.
hard that time.
Man,
Definitely.
you got Jamar Chase, Tyreek Hill, Travis Kelsey, Devontae Adams. Who's buddy? Jerry
You got
Jerry
Jerry
Judy.
His
Yeah,
his
Jerry
route-
Judy, that's
his-
true,
his
that's
It
true.
is
QB,
so
You
it
said-
is
wait,
so
hold
much
on.
talent,
You
bro.
said the NFC what?
AFC
the
West.
Just the AFC in
Oh,
general,
AFC.
like that is
Oh.
scary. Like I
Oh,
watched
cap.
videos after Jerry Judy, I seen him playing Madden or whatever, and like people were talking about his release, and I was like, let me see what this hype is all about. I never watched him. His release is so nasty that it's like practically unguardable if you don't know what you're doing, if you're not sure what you're getting into, and it's scary. I refuse.
The
Solid.
AFC has basically been running old. The AFC has been running shit for like the free agency basically.
And it's
They've been
all
getting
through the air. It's only through the air.
signed. Exactly. Sign at the no, not for real. They had Chargers got Khalil Mack.
It's been
Chargers got
been
Khalil
like
Mack.
quarterbacks, receivers, and then edge rushers for the
Yeah.
most part.
And,
I mean,
that's been the solution for Super Bowls. Like,
Collins.
That's a fact. That is a fact.
The Chargers lost, not the Chargers. The Cowboys lost to Lyle Collins. You probably
We
saying his
lost
name wrong.
Randy
And
Gregory to the Broncos. Lyle
and
Collins.
the Bengals are about to pick up Collins. They said by Sunday.
Who was that defensive player that the Cowboys said he went to the Bears? I think
He went to the
somewhere.
Broncos.
Yeah,
His name
Broncos.
is Randy Gregory, and we're gonna miss
Yeah.
him. He's a
And the
very,
Randy Gregory was
very
a really
good.
good defensive
He
player.
would have
I'm always heard good things about him.
We
He would've
hold him.
resigned.
We hold him.
But the only reason he didn't resign because he's been in a lot of trouble these past couple seasons, and there was a clause in his contract saying like, oh, if you get like fined or something like that, you giving up most of your salary to the team.
Yeah,
And he seen that,
it was like if you get suspended, you ain't getting your
Mhm.
money. And he was like, bet, I'm
exactly.
outta here.
He's like, bet you serious? I'm out. Broncos offered him the same deal, just about that clause in it, and he took it.
I'm
Yeah, that shit hurt.
I'm looking at this AFC West division, and it's crazy. The Chargers.
AFC West is
Yeah, lost.
scary.
Let me
The
give y'all
Chargers-
some context. The Chargers, Broncos, and Raiders have each won the division 15 times, and the Chiefs have won it 14 times. So
the Chiefs these past couple years,
it's
had
like the
either
most
went- either
balanced
been a
shit.
couple steps. Nah, cardiac. Let me tell you, the Chiefs either went to Super Bowl or been a couple steps from going to Super Bowl.
Oh
Like,
yeah,
past few years.
ever since Pat's been starting. Yeah.
I think the
Exactly.
Chiefs. I don't even think the Chiefs have the edge anymore. 'Cause after what the Raiders have just done to this team, I don't
Wow.
think they have the edge anymore. I don't think they have it.
bro.
You think that
Pass
does
on
it?
Mahomes.
The Chiefs still haven't picked up.
Now I will say
They're
this:
taking-
they're
what's
not
that?
signing back. They didn't
Signing
sign back Tyrann Matthew.
Alright,
That's a
Yeah,
huge
they
hit.
let him. They replaced him with
They
somebody
needed
else.
him. In the
Yeah, they
second,
replaced him with
secondary.
somebody else, but is he gonna have the same impact as Tyron?
They also lost
Definitely
Tre'Davious Ward.
not. I don't
Shout out
think they will. And that
Tre'Davious Ward.
secondary has always been a lacking factor about them. You know, they gave up 3 touchdowns to Jamar Chase week 17. Like they need that secondary if they want to match up with likes of Devontae Adams. Like,
That's what I was
Man,
thinking.
he finna tear them niggas up, bro.
Oh, here it is.
I don't
They
see.
signed the Texans
only-
former free safety Justin Reed.
Oh yeah, they did get
I
Justin.
don't know how good
Yeah.
he is.
Who got Justin?
You know what this?
The Chiefs. The Chiefs had Justin Reed.
Justin Reed's nice. Justin Reed's nice, actually.
He's
I
cool.
like Justin
He's
Reed.
younger, a little bit more faster.
He's cool in
It's the
coverage.
fact- It's just the fact that Tyrann Matthew's
Last
more
season-
experienced and more of a leader.
Last season, when that team was really trash, he got to do a kickoff. There's a video of it online. Really cool moment. Don't ask how I know that. I just know. But
Nigga went to.
I don't see how any team in that division is competing with the Raiders. This was like their team was really good. Was good. They had a good team last year. Only team that
Exactly.
had secondary. Is
Well, the only
Chargers.
thing
Chargers.
I gotta say about that is like the reason they lost that wild card is because they kept shooting themselves in the foot. They kept getting penalties, and that was pretty much the same thing with the Cowboys last year. It was just penalties.
Talking about
That's
the Raiders.
yeah. That's like the big thing for me with them is that can they stop with all these fucking penalties and shit? Because if
No,
they
but
can't do that, then you know what I'm saying it really don't matter.
Now the thing is,
The
I
only
think with the-
thing
Go
holding
ahead, bro.
every team back now is just O line. Like they need to make sure their O line is able to withstand some of these defenders, like Khalil Mack and is it Nick? No,
And,
it's
and
Joe.
Keelan. Speaking of an O line, bro, the Broncos went and got like 2 O lines this free agency, bro. 2 O linemen. I forgot
They're
that
trying to
name.
protect.
They're trying to
they're
do their
protect
thing to
Russell.
protect. Yeah,
Yeah,
they're
'cause
trying to do their
Because
thing.
Justin Burrow,
The Chargers have a D line this year with
if Joe
Khalil
Burrow wouldn't have his
Joey.
O line,
I think
Joseph
the
Burrow.
this year's gonna be crazy. This year's gonna be crazy. I'm excited for this season. Last season
oh God.
wasn't cool. Offseason. This season is crazy. I
I
like
was thinking.
how everything's
It was
falling
a little
apart.
bit.
Everything's different.
Yeah.
Now
So,
back to that Raiders point though. Oh no, my bad. Go ahead.
oh no, you good. I was finna go back.
Say that
Raiders.
shit.
The Raiders only problem with the Raiders is that they
For that
need
chick
to
drop.
limit. They have to limit turnovers. They need to find the word. I used the word earlier.
I think the coach.
They need to find that.
The
They need to
coach
find
has
that
a problem
groove.
too. I don't know about that.
Yeah, the coach. They need to find that groove. They need to find their connection. Get connected quick because
Yeah,
that
but
team can go
Get
far.
connected.
yeah, but the
for
Raiders,
free.
even with all that, with the coaches, with John Gruden last year and Henry Ruggs and Damon
They
Arnett, they were still
still
going to
made
play.
the playoffs.
Exactly, so that's impressive itself.
That's
And
what
you're
I'm
gonna do
saying. That team can go far this season.
Do
They
exactly.
they
should.
do they still have Deshaun Jackson?
I
Well, the
think
Raiders.
so.
Yeah.
'Cause
I
I think
don't know.
Deshaun was.
That
I
nigga's
think Deshaun signed
old,
a
I'm
bro.
2 year.
surprised he's still in the league.
That nigga's fucking old. He
Well,
needs
he's
to
fast
stop.
as fuck.
Okay.
He
He
can't
needs to
catch for us
stop.
to work the damn anymore, but he's still fast. He'll still get paid.
He,
I'm looking at the
he's still
roster.
a,
He is
oh, he
not
a free
here.
agent.
Yeah, he is
Free
not
agent.
He's
here
just
right now.
running.
Somebody
Peyton
will pick him
Barber.
up in the middle of
He
the
got
offseason when somebody goes down. He'll
he
get
got
picked up.
released again.
That's crazy. If we're doing this division by division, I want to go back to the AFC North real quick.
AFC North. That
With the Browns now having Deshaun, who's coming out of there? Who's that division
Who's coming
leader?
out the AFC? Who's coming out
Because
the Browns
the
are coming
the
Steelers
out.
are
only.
out.
Is it the
Steelers are
Bengals?
out
Is
for
it
good.
Joe Burr or is it
It's definitely the
Deshaun?
Bengals. I don't think the
I think it's the
I
Bengals.
don't
I think
know.
it's the
I
Bengals
don't know.
again
I don't know.
because I don't like the Ravens. The Ravens, they didn't even get Darius Smith. That
Hey
fell
bro,
apart.
we gave him a deal. That nigga declined. That's all that happened.
And they got Marcus Williams. I like that.
Yeah.
He's a saint. He's a great player. Great player. But I don't
He-
think that's enough to like because
And
their
plus we got.
problem last year was they weren't able to move the ball. And I feel like it'll be the same thing going around
I
this year.
mean, we weren't able with a ball with all these goddamn injuries we had last year. And we
And the
still in the
injuries
I
playoffs.
was
and
thinking that's your problem. Shit, get healthy, pussy.
I don't think anything will
Oh,
change
wow.
other than
Get healthy,
maybe
pussy,
injuries
it's
might go
fun.
down. I just
We
don't
need to
think
get rid.
they'll win any more games. The
We
secondary stayed the same except for Marcus.
yeah. We still have Marcus Peters and Marlon Humphrey and Sean Elliott.
Sean
He ain't
Elliott's
going
nice.
nowhere. Yeah, he is. He just keep injuring himself, and I don't know how he does it. The Pittsburgh Steelers definitely gonna be the worst team in this division though. Them niggas suck.
So
They're
the-
definitely gonna be the worst.
So no votes
Mitch
for the
Trubisky.
Browns. No votes for.
I think the Browns might get second. I don't see how
The
they.
Browns.
It really just depends how they fill out the rest of the roster.
Exactly, because the Browns always shoot themselves in the foot somehow because they're the Browns.
I mean,
have-
but
they
they have
have-
the best offensive line in the division.
They have
They-
the second best defensive lineman in the world. in
They're the
my
best
opinion,
quarterback in
Myles
the
Garrett.
division.
Second
They
best.
need to get better on.
I think he's
defense,
second
though.
best to Aaron Donald. He's like
Oh, Aaron Donald.
Oh,
Okay.
it's talking
insane.
about Myles Garrett.
Myles Garrett. He's the second best
That's
D
what I
lineman in
was
Edge
the league.
thinking.
rusher,
That's what I
yeah.
was thinking.
He's like,
Oh, wait.
better
What
than-
about the Ravens? Because the thing with the Ravens last year is because everybody fucking got hurt. This year,
That's what I'm
I don't know,
saying.
man. They can make some noise, bro.
We need to
They
resign. We
could,
need to
but the
give.
problem with me was they got stale, and when they got stale, they weren't doing anything.
They
and
got
just kinda,
stale.
like,
What you mean?
It wasn't that we got stale.
Like chips, nigga, they got
Talk
stale.
Bro, Harbaugh kept trying to go for these
like, they got
goddamn 3-point conversions.
Hey, look,
y'all
the ball.
kept, like trying to be.
They didn't
different. I
have
kept
any
listening.
running backs, and they still almost made the playoffs. They gonna be
That
alright.
running back
You
thing
got
was
Lamar.
crazy.
What are you talking
That
about?
running back
Oh
thing was
my
crazy.
god, bro.
You get J.K. Dobbins back. I like J.K. Dobbins a lot.
I like J.K.
get
I love
Dobbins
J.K.
From
back.
the Ohio
I love
State.
J.K. Dobbins.
You get
The Ohio
Dobbins.
State University.
They
I
always
think-
do
I
say
think-
that shit.
I think
That
the Ravens
shit's
can make a
funny.
noise. I think that division is
man,
up
that's
in
my
the air as
college.
well. Even though I'm still leaning towards the Bengals, I think that division is very much up in the air.
Bro, this division is
I don't know.
definitely
They
competitive.
can make some noise like a mouse can. I don't know.
The AFC is really
My
up in
God.
the air now. It's like it's,
enough.
Exactly. It's not like a concrete person. It's not a concrete team you can pick. It's even somebody getting this shit.
No,
these
the
people-
Ravens.
I think there's a division where like it's just like
Going
kind
with
of
the
stagnant.
Ravens.
The Ravens waived Tavon Young. He was on my
Who's
Madden.
that?
He was on
Who
my
is that?
Madden mobile team in
That nigga-
Madden
that
18,
nigga-
bro.
that nigga-
Oh my
Madden
god.
Madden
That nigga was a
18.
Who's
Ew.
Tavon Young? Who's he one of our corners like a third string running back?
This is so sad.
You said Tavon Young. He's a
Yeah.
third string running back.
Nigga said Tate.
No,
No,
the
I think-
corner.
No, yeah, the corner.
Yeah. No.
I ain't playing Madden Mobile.
Currently
games.
crying.
No. Anywho,
You gonna be okay, cardiac.
He's literally irrelevant, but I just have that
Actually,
like vague
the
memory.
AFC South is kind of
Alright, can you
it's
make
kind of
kiss
just like
me,
one
boo-boo?
one.
What?
This is the AFC South.
It's gay.
The AFC South and the East are both like one way. Like I think it's the Bills and the Titans again.
Oh, the Bills have been going crazy.
Bills are in the
Like
East.
Josh Allen.
Titans are in the South.
Josh
Josh
Allen
Allen.
is the baddest white boy on the planet.
Yeah, the Titans
I
don't
know.
really have
And they
any. They don't have any competition. The Texans.
You know what's crazy?
are-
The Bills are the
really-
new Patriots. No cap, bro.
Heard of Cooper Cup.
AFC
You know what's so
East.
crazy?
I think they
This
had the best
became a
playoff
football
game. They had
podcast.
the best playoff game this year. Them versus
You didn't read
the Chiefs were the best playoff game this year.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Nice
People are
surprise.
predicting Matt Ryan to go to the Colts.
If we're in the AFC East, do y'all think that Mac Jones is a fluke or what's up?
Mac Jones.
Nah,
No,
I like Mac Jones. I just think it's
Oh,
the.
yeah, man.
I don't really know if he fits into Belichick's offense.
I
'Cause when
think he
played
does.
at-
I
when he
mean,
played at
after all,
Bama-
he's a rookie. You know what I'm saying? You got to give him time.
I mean, yeah, but you see how he played at Bama? It's totally different. Like you see that one game where he threw the ball 3 times. Like,
It was
in
like-
Bama,
but it was hella windy.
yeah, I get that. It was windy as fuck, and he wasn't gonna be able to throw the ball. But I just think it was a little crazy.
I mean, if he
just
doesn't
think
like
he-
Mac, he can always start Brian Hoyer. That's
Oh
what the
my
Texans
God,
would do.
this nigga. Nah, I really think Matt Jones is gonna be fine under Bill Belichick, bro.
I think Mac Jones.
There's no situation better than Bill Belichick as a raw prospect. Because you got to look at it like this. He did the same shit with Brady when he came in. Nobody pause. He wasn't like he wasn't a high prospect, obviously. He's a 6th-round pick. Mac Jones is a 1st-round pick. Did they trade up to get him or did they just look
Trade to
They got him.
Mac, that was their pick. Shout out
Okay,
to
for
K.
sure.
He said what's it called? Kid Crazy. He's in the chat. Shout out Unc.
Shout out to him.
The Bills can't be the new
Unc.
Pats without a Super Bowl. Which is
I get that. I just
Yeah,
feel like they're
that's
gonna
true.
they can dominate if they want to.
Nah, but we're talking about the eight.
I understand.
Before we continue this,
Since
I
we
feel
talking
like
about
Sean Payton never retired. The Saints would have had Deshaun Watson.
That's
Very
a
high
fact.
take.
I think that's
Very
true.
high take. I feel like if we still would have had Sean Payton and not our new our defensive coordinator and our playing head coach, I feel like we would have had
tired.
Deshaun. Because come on,
That's
who?
what I was thinking.
do y'all
Looking at
have
the
the
eight-
surrounding
yeah.
pieces to put him in the same position that he's in with the Browns?
Oh yeah, definitely. Alvin Kamara,
What do you
Michael
mean by
Thomas.
position?
Like who in their right mind wouldn't want to play for Sean Payton? Like he's almost
Hey.
like he's a top 5 in my opinion. And he's like I'm kind of biased. I put him top 3, but I think he's top 5. If we're being completely honest.
That's true, and especially with the skill positions, like of course the Saints have that shit. But I haven't watched too much of them over the past few seasons. But like, is their offensive line still intact?
I have
Yeah,
no
the
idea.
offensive line. We have one of the best offensive lines in the league. Like we gave up like not many sacks this season, compared to the Bengals. But yeah, really, I think one of our offensive linemen is in free agency, but we're in talks.
But nah, we still in the AFC East. I know niggas don't like this team or whatever, but the Jets have been making moves. They got a DN, they got a tight end. I don't know
The
his nigga's name.
The Jets,
I
did this and that. The Jets are doing that. Are they beating Josh Allen and his Buffalo Bills?
They re-signed the O-lineman. I don't know why they re-signed Joe Flacco though. That nigga needs to retire.
They re-signed Joe Flacco. He's still
Yeah,
there.
to a 1 year, $3.5 million deal.
Why is he
I don't know why
okay?
they
I
ain't
guess
gonna
he's
lie,
just
he needs to retire, bro.
he just accepts that he's
he's a genius.
ass. That's crazy.
Exactly.
This nigga thought he was Kurt Warner. Nah, dog.
They got
You're Josh
They got
McCown.
CJ Uzama, who's from the Bengals. who
Oh,
was
the
their
tight
heart
end?
last season. Yeah, tight end. They
Yeah.
got a running back.
That's what I was thinking.
not
That's
their
what I was
heart.
thinking.
They got a new cornerback, BJ Reed from the Seahawks.
Mm,
Shit.
okay. Well, they
Yeah, but other than that, they're still ass.
yeah, I was about to say they're making moves towards being 4-12. I don't know what to tell you.
12.
That's
I
not
like
good.
it.
That is a fact.
On God.
Sound like
matter
you're
what, though,
optimistic.
I still think. Actually, I'm gonna give up my bracket. My
They
little,
were
17,
15 this season.
my little 17 bracket for the AFC, just because I feel like it. Probably go Bengals, Titans, Buffalo Bills. I'm gonna go Raiders. I'm on the Raiders.
Oh yeah,
The
oh yeah.
Chiefs.
I forgot to tell you. And the Raiders got Chandler Jones.
I forgot about
Yeah,
that.
But he's like
just killed it for
34.
that
He's like 34 though.
Raiders.
yeah.
What does that mean?
With Max Crosby.
AJ ain't nothing but a number.
They got.
He's 32, but it's still the same sentiment. Like
Chiefs.
for edge
He's
rusher,
gonna make a difference.
I mean,
Trust
with
me.
it being 7 teams in each
With
division,
him and Max
playoffs,
Crosby, yes, it's gonna make a difference.
for him being an edge rusher that's gonna be on the opposite side of wherever Raiders. What am I thinking?
Niggas about to say,
I don't know.
Weren't
I
you?
honestly
Who's
don't
the
know what you're thinking.
who's the main edge rusher for the Raiders now?
That's who for the Raiders?
it'll be Chandler Jones and Max Crosby.
Yeah,
Max
yeah,
Crosby
Yeah,
was,
Max Crosby.
Max
That's
Crosby
not
was
that's not enough speed to do anything, and their interior linemen aren't good enough to like just demand double teams. So that's still gonna be an ineffective defensive line.
That's why I was thinking about their backup line, man.
This nigga here.
Max Crosby was Pro Bowl the end last year.
Yep, defensive end.
Pro Bowl, sure. Like I don't know.
he had,
I just don't
13
think that's fast enough. Like for the quarterbacks that they're gonna be facing twice a year.
Man,
Well, I mean, the Bengals gave
Crosby's 24. He had 25 sacks last season. Who did they play last season?
no, he had
This is how to give it.
I was gonna say 25 sacks in a season is a record.
No.
I'm about to say, but it's
Tripping,
that
no,
ties-
no,
I think that
actually,
ties
25
record.
is-
I don't think that's
25
the record.
25 ties a record. 25 ties a record. It's not a record breaking.
Okay.
No, he had
Because TJ tied it, right? Or did he break it?
TJ tied?
He either broke it or he tied it. I can't remember.
Did he play game 17?
I'm not gonna lie. Google has a shutdown. I can't look at that shit right now.
But it turns out that Max Crosby and Chandler Jones are friends, actually.
He had 8 sacks. He had
For
8
real?
sacks last year.
Damn.
Yeah, they're friends.
Yeah, he had 8. I'm tripping. But yeah, 22.5
That's solid.
22.5 is the highest in the season. I
Yeah,
still don't
I
understand
think
how half.
TJ tied that.
I don't understand how half sacks work, but their thing.
It's like when you gang up on a nigga. Pause.
Yeah, I used to
Question
give both niggas a sack.
I believe you said that right now.
That's what I'm saying. Like,
I don't know. Their defense is like, granted, it's because of I'm going off of names, granted, but their defense doesn't look like
Oh no.
their defense doesn't look the
Honestly-
most appealing in a division where you have to face Justin Herbert, in a division where you have to
he had
face
2 sacks on Justin Herbert.
Their D line is very
Okay.
underrated.
this past season alone.
the Raiders as a whole was underrated.
Yeah, for sure.
Uh,
Their
I'm-
D line is good. Their D line is good.
I might be.
He had
I might
3
be.
Okay,
yeah,
I
and
see
then
where
the
his
Jones-
sacks. Actually, he had 2 against Lamar Jackson, who is the most elusive quarterback
Elusive.
in the NFL.
Yeah.
Well, he also
Yeah.
had hella injuries on his line, so.
But he's
Oh yeah,
also-
let's not also forget JC Jackson going to the Chargers
Oh shit.
along with
Oh
Khalil.
yeah, that's a big deal.
I think the Chargers with Derwin James, they might have the best secondary in the league, just off of like them having what's up, guys?
Hey, who's real quick? Who's trying to get Stephon Gilmore? Is that the Raiders too?
Stephon Gilmore.
Yeah, somebody was rumored to be in the running for him. I want to say it was the Raiders. It was either them or the Rams.
If they get Stephon Gilmore, Lamar
The
Chandler,
Chargers have Asante Samuel Jr.
He's
They have
on-
Derwin James.
Yeah, the Raiders are pursuing him.
Damn, for real.
Yeah, that's
Yeah, the
crazy.
Raiders are pursuing and sign Stephon Gilmore.
They're trying to go
Pursuing's
all
a
in.
big
Ever since the Rams won that Super Bowl, every team is trying to go all in pretty much if they can.
You know what's crazy? Everyone last year when the not last year, but the year before when the who won, it was the Buccaneers. They had drafted what's his name, Antoine Winfield Jr., whose dad played in a long time ago, and they won in their own stadium. People were trying to say that the Chargers were going to win last year because it was in their stadium, and they drafted safety whose dad played in the league.
People always try to line shit like that up. It's like the NFL is the most random league like in existence. Like you're not gonna get it right, bro. Give up.
And then it turned out that the Rams won, and that's 2 years in a row. Stadium. Just kind of crazy.
It's rigged. It's
Wait,
rigged. I
hold
say.
on. Wait, but hold on. How do you feel about Christian Kirk going to the Jacksonville Jaguars for 4 years, $72 million?
Nothing.
They overpaid.
He is going to be severely. He's overpaid,
Oh
and he's
God.
going to be underrated because he's playing for Jacksonville. Now,
Exactly.
if Trevor Lawrence doesn't do anything with him, and who was it they signed? James Robinson. I ain't gonna lie. If he only get like if he goes like some games where he has 0 touchdowns, he gonna be looking funny in the light. That's all I'm gonna say about that.
Thing is, I ain't gonna be surprised if the nigga they got Zay
People are
Jones.
bailing his first year out on Urban Meyer, which
Oh yeah,
I mean,
oh yeah.
you
They
can't
got Zay
blame
Jones.
you can't blame him.
Jaguars
That
got
nigga
Zay.
Urban Meyer was on some bullshit.
Yo, Keelan. Jaguars got Zay Jones, bro.
Who got
Oh
that on?
shit. Wait, hold on. Can y'all hear me?
Jaguars.
Oh my goodness,
Oh,
bro.
crazy! I was literally about to
Zay
read
Jones, I
your
like his
message.
I like his game. Zay Jones is a nice player. He's a good player. He's a really good wide receiver in my opinion. He's not.
Cardiac, read my messages. Read my messages.
Yeah, crazy before when he was in the stream. He said double teams work. Y'all never double teamed a man.
Bro, what the fuck?
So
This is horrible.
insight
Yep,
from Unk.
Are you
They do work.
are you saying that for like these star wide
Yeah,
receivers we're talking about?
honestly,
also leave a
Aaron
nigga
Donald
wide
get
open.
double teamed all the time.
Wide open. What do you mean by
Possibly
that?
the nigga wide open. And also, the Jaguars
What
got
do you
Evan
mean
Ingram.
by that?
They got
You
Evan
can't
Ingram
double
from the New York
team.
Giants.
You can't double team a player on a team like the Raiders anymore because of the fact that you have too many targets, too many weapons.
Exactly.
That
They
you
got
can't
Hunter
double
Renfro,
team
and they
anymore.
have Devontae Adams, and they have Darren
Oh
Waller.
my
You can't
god, I
double
forgot
team
about Hunter
nobody.
Renfro too. Good
Yep,
lord,
and
these
then
You got,
niggas.
you got
Oh
Darren
yeah,
Waller.
Oh.
Damn, they got that nigga.
their
And you
receiving
have
core
Josh
is
Jacobs
pretty
in the
good.
backfield. You can't do any
Derek
special
Carr
assignments.
MVP.
You literally can't do
No.
Some of
anything
Perks and
special
Lee
for
went
that
off
team. You
hard.
have to play like damn near 1-on-1. You can't have double. You can't double team. You can't do safety help. Because then on the other side of the field, you have
Because somebody gonna be
Darren
open.
Waller.
Somebody gonna catch that ball.
Yeah, that's true.
No, but I'm dead ass. Do you think with these weapons, and their decent run game, you think Derek Carr can have a
I'm
shot
calling
for
them
the
weapons. They're
MVP?
human beings, Cardiac.
I think their decent run game is only because of the fact that
I didn't say it.
That's crazy.
Chronic,
Cardiac didn't
I
say
don't
that.
believe he can be an MVP. I don't think his actual individual numbers will be that good.
I mean,
He's a
was
5,000-yard
Devontae Adams?
machine.
If you're
if
throwing
he was
the
at an
ball,
elite level
You don't
last
watch
season,
football, Unc. You don't
somewhat,
watch football.
All he would need is wins. Like Derek Carr, season in, season out, is a 5,000-yard passing machine. Like, granted,
Okay, but
he's not the
Derek Carr was,
sexiest because he's not a dual threat
Derek Carr was
quarterback and he's a loser.
black horse. Is that what you call it? Black horse?
Yeah,
He was black horse.
dark horse.
he's been
Dark
he's
horse,
been
yeah.
a dark horse,
He was
black
dark
horse,
horse.
whatever the fuck since like 2017. The
Black
only thing
horse
he
ham?
needs is wins. That's all. That's
No,
all the
but
Raiders
okay, but
ever
what-
needed
but-
for him to be considered in
hold
the
on,
top echelon.
Hold on. No, what I mean is, in this past happy era of every quarterback can get 4,500 yards and at least 20 touchdowns. He was going to need the wins, but he needs to do something next level for me to just say, oh yeah, MVP.
Well, like
What's
What
next
did
level?
what did Aaron
Tom
Rodgers
Brady-
do next
Tom Brady
level
and
this
Aaron
past year?
Rodgers didn't do anything next level. They just had the stats and
Thank
the
you.
wins, and they just went to the playoffs.
I was gonna
Like,
say,
personally speaking,
what did
Derek
Aaron
Carr-
Rodgers do that we haven't seen him do before, or that we haven't seen
Aaron
someone do
Rodgers.
before in the last decade?
Now,
Personally
if you
speaking, I
have
don't think he
Derek Carr,
deserves MVP.
no, if you have Derek Carr
I
go
don't think he
first
deserves
seed,
MVP.
But
Okay,
first
well,
of all,
that's
that nigga Derek Carr needs to lower
One
his
thing Tom Brady
his
or Aaron Rodgers
expectations.
deserved MVP. They both didn't. Shock
Brady, kinda.
Who was your MVP? What the fuck?
Brady, honestly.
They did
I'm not
nothing
gonna lie.
special.
they did nothing
Both didn't
special.
meet your
Brady
criteria.
Wait,
got demolished by a horrible Saints team two times in a row. I don't want to hear it.
While I understand that, I'm just saying the entire narrative around all the AD trauma, AB trauma he had to go through during that season, and still was a very good team. And Gronk
Was there really
kind of
any AB trauma to the end of the season? Like, AB just had a messed up ankle. There wasn't
no
any
wait, and
drama.
he also did he also get suspended for 3-4 games also?
I think it was like 2 for real.
I
Talking about
swore
for
it
his
was
for his vaccination.
before because he was immunized fakely.
But like, still, like that wasn't that big of a deal. That wasn't that big of drama.
I
Like,
mean, well, no,
because
when
he was out anyway due to his ankle. His ankle was. They still trying to make him play on it in that game, which is why everything went to shit. And I don't even blame AB for how he acted out because I mean, yeah, that's fucked up. Like, you're gonna make him play on that fucked up ankle, and he showed proof too.
the game before when he had like 105 yards, his ankle wasn't that messed up. But okay,
I mean, you got proof. You have pictures with dates on them.
Cool. I mean, yeah, but the week before your ankle wasn't that bad when you were getting all the targets. And you had 105 yards.
I
It
mean,
wasn't that bad.
you realize things
Hey, twin.
deteriorate
Hey,
week from
twin.
week,
Just
right?
tell him his ankle's not
No,
injured. Just
no,
walk up
no.
into
I'm
him.
not saying his ankle wasn't injured. I'm not saying his ankle wasn't injured. I'm just saying it's when you're
I
getting
mean,
less
like you tweak
targets
things,
and now
you
you're
tweak
mad.
things in practice. You fuck things up in practice. You know, you're out.
He
You
wasn't
trip on something. You
practicing.
fuck things up. Like still, like things happen, and you can't just invalidate all of the proof that he
No,
gave us that his
I'm
ankle
not.
wasn't
I'm
fucked up
not
because it
invalid.
was.
I'm not saying he wasn't hurt. I'm just saying his actions and the way you leave out it does show your character. It does show that why the Steelers said, "All right, we good on you." Why the Patriots said, "All right, we good on you." You have a pattern of behavior that I can see why people just say, "Deuces, get out of here."
Skedaddle, nigga.
Get your bitch ass out of here.
Look, let
I don't
me
even fuck with AB. I'm just saying I don't blame him for what he did because I mean it's fucked up being a
I mean,
coach.
the antics leaving the court, leaving the field. Yes, I blame him on that. If you're that hurt, don't play.
let me tell you all the
Yeah,
story of the 2016 Oakland Raiders. You see
I don't want to hear the story about the
these
20.
young
28.
cats,
Twin, I didn't ask
Now,
for that.
these young
Hold on,
cats
hold on.
went 12-3. They had 2,000-yard receivers and a Michael Crabtree right before he fell off the edge of the earth.
Michael who?
And
Michael
Crabtree,
Crabtree, nigga.
fresh off
I
of
get
San
it. I get it.
Francisco.
I get it. He was doing the Richard Sherman bit.
I
I get
know,
that nigga.
I know he was, but it's okay.
Wait, he was doing the Richard Sherman bit, guys.
Yeah, like Michael Crabtree.
Uh,
3,000.
Then you had an Amari Cooper who either in his rookie year or his second year, I forgot which one, another 1,000 yards. These guys had 1,000 yards, over 130 targets each, and only had a 63% catch completage. And this team won 12 games.
Hey,
Nah,
them
bro.
niggas suck
Listen.
for real.
They
I don't
didn't
know
have
what
they
you
didn't have a 1,000-yard
Derek-
rusher.
So Derek
That's
Carr had
terrible.
Derek Carr had
Hey, that's cute, no.
3,137
That's
yards.
cute, no.
He had
Didn't they
28
lose in the
touchdowns
wild
and
card that
15
year?
receptions. Nigga, shut up. Shut your mouth. Shut your mouth. We ain't talking about that. Shut your mouth. Shut your mouth.
They lost to a Texans team that was like scrappy, as I call them. So, yeah.
Teams like that Texans team that have nothing to lose are dangerous. Those teams are extremely dangerous.
Yeah, with no quarterback,
come-
but somehow they're like
Because
winning
when you come
games.
into a game with that mentality of like, I don't have nothing to lose, I'm just gonna take everything from you. It's like it's hard to beat that.
That was the
Yeah,
Brock
nah, bro,
Osweiler year, right? That was the.
The Texans got to start all over from scratch now.
Yeah, I'm looking at it right now. Brock Osweiler, 15 passing touchdowns, 16 interceptions, sacked 27 times.
The only person you could feel bad about that is fucking DeAndre Hopkins.
Facts.
Because although he like when it's all said and done, when he hangs up, the shoulder pads and the helmet and all that shit, he's still a Hall of Fame quarterback. I'm not quarterback, wide receiver. But like, imagine the stats if he had Deshaun watching this whole time.
Deshaun.
Who's that about a number of people though?
Like, he had to play. He had to play under Brian Hoyer at one point. Was it Brian Hoyer? He played under him. That nigga Fitzpatrick, Brock Osweiler, Matt Schaub.
I mean, when you're a skill position player and your quarterback is mid, yeah, you're not going to shine, right? I mean, that's just how it happens.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking.
Man, give Derek Carr a receiver that doesn't drop 20 passes a year and has a completion percentage, like a reception percentage of like 60+%.
That's not named Nelson Aguilar.
That's a 4,000-yard season, and that's double-digit wins. I'm telling you.
If you give my sister a dick, she'd be my brother. I don't know what to tell you. Like,
Excuse
I'm
me?
just telling you, man. Derek Carr is really running for MVP this year. Like, if I had, if I knew how to bet, if I was old enough to bet, I'd put money on it.
Yeah, no cap.
I'm telling you.
That shit, though.
And Kenyon Drake, it's not huge, but having him for another season, that'll do something.
I think Kenyon Drake is important because Josh Jacobs last season, if no one watched, he was like injury prone. He was kind of like
Yeah.
He was like getting hurt mid game, like ankle was getting tweaked or turf toe. Shit was like fucking him up, and he was always off for some reason. And Kenyon Drake was there to like, go right behind him.
And now you have
You know
Darren
who he
Waller
needs?
too. Oh, that team's
Cardiac.
good.
I know exactly who he needs. He needs a man that never would drop the ball. He
Okay,
needs a man that's
all right.
consistent. You know who he needs?
We're moving on.
Larry Fitzgerald.
Isn't that nigga retired?
Well,
Yes,
he
yes,
is
he is.
retired, but
He's still on the contract.
we can move on to his division, well, former division, especially that we're on the Raiders. Their sexiest new piece is Devontae Adams, and that's coming from the Green Bay Punkers. Everybody,
Yeah.
Hey,
the
fuck them niggas, bro.
the L of the off season. Oh my
Them
god!
niggas got
Yeah,
Allen.
you're
Them niggas
promoted.
got Allen.
Okay.
Them niggas got
Crazy thing
old
about
Ra-
this,
Fuck
hold
them
on,
niggas, bro.
Them
Aaron
niggas got an
Rodgers-
old. Them niggas got an old Randall Cobb.
Aaron
They have
Rodgers
Alan
deserves
Lazard.
this.
They have Alan Lazard, who's sort of underrated.
He
I don't know
is
what's
no
after
cap.
that. I don't know what the fuck they have after that. To be honest with you, I can't name no one
they
name.
have what's his name? They have Aquemia St. Brown and the nigga's name.
Keep
There's another
going,
guy.
keep going.
And there's another guy they have, and I don't know his name. I know his name is
Armani Rodgers.
Nick Rodgers.
How the fuck this nigga still got Aaron
The
Jones?
crazy fact about this, Aaron Rodgers knew about the Devontae Adams trade before he signed his contract, and he still signed it.
Which means that he doesn't like Devontae Adams.
wants to be-
No.
me.
And the thing is,
He
Keelan, bro.
understands the assignment.
But the thing is, Keelan, that nigga signed that contract, and they still would have gave Devontae more money than the Raiders did, and he left anyway.
He said, "Fuck you, white boy. I'm gonna go play with my other cooler white boy." Nah, but
That's crazy.
I really just think
He said,
this has
"Fuck
to
that
do.
rate." He said, "Fuck the Rodgers rate."
And they're gonna lose Kevin King too. Even though Kevin King's been injury prone the past few years, they're gonna lose him, and
Kevin
he's the
King
only
fucking
like
sucks.
good
Oh,
thing.
damn.
What?
He sucks.
Kevin King fucking sucks.
2019, he was solid for their secondary, and this is like this is a secondary that has needed help for a
last
majority of the
two
past
That's
decade.
like half a
Fucking
decade ago.
sucks.
I'm not gonna lie to you.
These
I'm not
niggas
gonna lie.
look.
These last two seasons, he has sucked. Like
He's
horribly.
sucked, but that's because he's
Nah.
played a total of like 10 games.
Hey, he
Nah, bro,
sucks.
these niggas
Just
are
like
lucky.
Anthony Davis.
They look have Aaron Jones.
Was that the
They have
transition?
Aaron Jones. That's it, bro. He about to be tired at every game.
Exactly. He finna be like, trade me. I don't give a fuck if I got signed to 4 years,
I
48
was
million.
thinking-
But what if they get Eddie Lacy again?
Oh my
Get
God.
out,
Okay,
please.
okay,
Please.
okay.
Okay, buddy. You
I
gotta
thought we
get
were
out.
actually
Now,
being serious. Niggas just came here to
Important
joke.
pieces still in
That's
free
what I'm
agency,
saying.
or Tyrann Matthew. He's still open.
Bobby Wagner, who's still a free agent
Thought this
somehow.
podcast had integrity. Niggas just came in here to tell jokes.
I didn't even
That's
know
what I'm
Whitney
saying.
Merciless was on this team last year. What the fuck? Oh
Shut
no,
up,
he's
Whitney.
on the
You
team
watch
this year.
football, twin. I don't know what to tell you.
Hey,
Fault, my
who you
fault.
telling?
Yeah,
Allen
I need to
Robinson
start
got- Allen
joining this
Robinson
one on my
got
PC,
signed.
bro.
Docs my pay.
Allen Robinson got signed. Let me see.
Yeah, the Packers suck. Everything about them sucks except Jair Alexander, Devondre Campbell.
Offensive tackle Terran Armstead is still
I ain't gonna lie, man. These new white girls out
Like
here,
their
man, that's-
cheeseheads. I know.
Sheesh.
Who's Amari Rodgers? I'm looking at
who?
Amari
You
Rodgers.
too old to enjoy spring break.
He,
Okay.
he was drafted last year, and it doesn't look like he's played a single
Hey, can they-
second
Oh, shit, they can hear me.
in the NFL.
Amari Rodgers, he was decent a couple of years ago. I don't know what the fuck happened this year. I think he may have been hurt. I don't know.
He's a
I don't
rookie.
even know these names.
Yeah, he had
Yeah,
4
bro.
receptions
He's
all
a rookie
year.
last year. He's a rookie.
I was thinking. That's
Anybody,
what I was
why are
Wide
you here?
receiver.
Deadass, I'm thinking about the same shit, nigga. I don't know why.
Oh, Mercedes.
Rob Grant- Rob
They
Grant-
still have
Rob
Mercedes
Grant-
Lewis. So
Please.
Rob
This-
Gronkowski's still a free agent.
this is
That's
true.
what I was thinking.
Wait,
Oh
is
my
Gronk?
God.
No, I thought Gronk retired.
No,
Oh my
he's a
god.
free agent.
Was he really waiting for time to come back?
He's not going back. I don't even think he's going back to the what's the name?
Oh my god. Crazy. You know what? Them two, one of the best, probably the greatest duo of all time. Not gonna hold you.
Who?
Gronkowski and Tom Brady.
Yeah, without a doubt. I think, in my opinion. I'm not a football historian in any way, shape, or form. So
Yeah.
The only other one you could really say is better is just Joe Montana and Jerry Rice. Other than that, no one else has had the kind of success that they had.
But didn't he use Stickum? So he's
It was
like
like in high
disqualified
school
or
when they
some
was
shit.
older.
That is
twin.
true. Yeah, but I mean, Tom was deflating footballs and you know spawning out teams walkthrough.
Wait a
So I
minute,
mean,
isn't Odell still free agent?
Would you rather
Yeah,
kiss your
but-
son on the lips or use Stickum?
What?
I'll
man,
take
how
the
would
second
that
for
think-
500.
Is that the next
Wait,
topic?
wait,
Is
wait,
that,
hold
what
on.
the
How
fuck?
y'all think Odell would fit on the Packers?
He wouldn't.
He wouldn't fit on the Packers.
No, especially with one good
yeah.
with one good knee. No.
Yeah, that nigga tore the same ACL.
Yo,
twice.
if they traded that nigga after having like what was gonna be the game of his career in the Super Bowl to the Packers, that would be crazy. That would be
Yeah.
crazy.
You know,
Odell
crazy.
free agent
Last
anyway?
year, Devontae Adams told him like I think Odell wanted like I think he wanted like to swap jerseys or whatever, and Devontae Adams was like, nah, go swap jerseys with the team that you wanted to be with. He basically told him off.
Monkey.
Wow, that's crazy.
I mean,
Wait, who said monkey?
who got a ring and who don't?
The fuck up, dude.
I mean, he played half the game, so I don't know.
This is a fact.
Uh,
well,
he-
wait,
he
when
was-
was
he
Devontae
got a
drafted?
Got a ring now.
2014.
He got a
Okay,
ring
bet.
now.
But
And I,
oh, you go.
yes. No, go ahead, Cardiac.
I mean, I'm about to.
Is it my turn? Is it my turn?
We're about to turn left, so or right.
But I want to turn right,
Yeah,
nigga.
it
Hey,
might
no,
be a right.
I want to
turn.
go west. Can we go west?
Well, going west
West.
would lead us
I thought
to
this was a left wing podcast. What the fuck's going on?
well this
I
next
forgot
topic.
This is a football podcast.
This,
You
this,
need to
this,
shut
this
the
next topic's
fuck
kind
up.
of the opposite of left wing. I'm not gonna lie to you, because canceling freedom of speech for Kanye West is not a good thing at all. It's definitely
my
not
gosh.
left wing.
Oh, finally something not football.
Kanye West
nigga,
was
you-
banned
I-
off
I-
of
I hate
Instagram.
Steve
I have to do a little bit of research on the side for this, but
Alright,
I
do some
do know
research. I'm gonna talk my shit.
he's been going crazy on Instagram over the past few weeks on who he calls Skeet Davidson, but it's Pete Davidson from SNL.
That's crazy.
And
There's another stuff.
how do we feel about this? Because I don't think we've talked about it on here actually, even though we've all talked about it like to each other.
Kanye
but,
is in the wrong.
Yeah.
I
What?
agree. I agree.
He's not
I
in the
agree.
wrong.
I don't
He's
agree.
not-
Wait,
I think
wait,
he's
wait,
further
wait.
along.
I'm gonna say
Wait,
my opinion.
you
first,
want to
though,
further
so-
explain, or are you just gonna say?
I think it's self-explanatory.
I mean,
When has Kanye
Uh,
been
it's
right?
self-explanatory.
he was
Another
the one to
segment?
take it
He
private.
was locked out. He was locked out for 24 hours.
Keep.
Yeah, he was suspended. Yeah, I'm looking at it. Or he
Oh,
won't
it
be
was
able to
a
post.
suspension?
Okay, no. wait,
Rightfully
hold
so.
on.
He was
Look,
doing hate
Should have
speech.
been a month. It should have been a month. I ain't gonna lie.
A month.
I agree. And honestly speaking, though, how long are we going to keep making excuses for Kanye?
We shouldn't be.
Exactly my point.
we
He's making
One of
excuse-
us,
I'm so
pussy.
confused.
No. Lots of people make excuses for Kanye West. A lot of people. And when he twists the narrative and says he hasn't seen his children in a month, and Kim comes out and says, no, you picked him up this morning.
Mm.
We
People
know if
take
either of
his
those
side
are
of the
confirmed
story.
true.
Honestly, none of us know if this is true or not, though. This is all
No,
speculation.
No,
Like,
it's
I-
confirmed.
Exactly.
It's confirmed. It's confirmed that he was working with like math. I think working on math with one of his children, like at their house, like last
Oh.
week, like last Tuesday or some shit.
For
Because I
sure,
believe
for
he posted it.
Only one day?
He posted
Only
it. What
one
the
day?
fuck?
He did-
I
he
can't
did
remember
say
if
that.
he
said
posted it or if
nobody
Kim
knows.
posted it, but it was
No, he did
posted
say that-
where
no,
he
no,
was.
Cardiac, he posted it 'cause in the video. He had
Yeah,
IG. He said I was on my kids unless we doing math with them and something like that.
yeah.
You niggas fans for real.
So he's just saying shit. Which, granted, I
It's getting
believe. I
ridiculous.
believe, which is why I've been quiet in like the spaces. I genuinely do believe that like Kanye, he's going through shit like mentally. Like he had a divorce that he didn't want to go through. Regardless of which way it went, there were complications with how he / Kim wanted to deal with their children, whether it be the whole TikTok thing, whether it be the Chicago's birthday party, whether it be whatever, and then now you have the Skeet situation. Fuck
Oh
the
my
Pete
gosh, that's
situation.
crazy.
You have the Pete situation, and he just has a phone in his hand, and he's one of the most uncancelable people on earth. So
Bitch boy.
he's just doing anything that he wants because he has a barrage of people that are just gonna defend him and call him
No matter
Ski
what.
and run up a music video where he pretends to kill Pete Davidson.
Question,
He
question,
did that? Or
Yeah.
you saying like that's what
question,
he would
question. I got a question. Y'all think since Instagram did this whole like day ban thing that more companies are gonna start like doing shit like this, like the Gap's gonna start, like they
Well,
didn't have to deal with him, they're gonna start distancing themselves, like
Well, the thing is,
well,
well,
you should.
Meta did
What
it
the fuck?
personally. They said,
Why?
and the thing is, the Meta spokesperson said if he does this like again, they're gonna take further violations.
Because
They
it's
might
hate
just suspend his,
speech. What he's been doing is
they
hate
might
Yeah,
speech.
yeah, it's harassment. They might just suspend his whole shit.
I
Which
was just wondering that.
makes sense. Honest to God, I think that Twitter. I don't know if Twitter would. I don't know if Twitter would.
it. You got to do something extreme
Well, what's
on
to stop him
Twitter.
from getting a burner, bro, and just doing the same shit?
The same thing
Oh,
that's
nothing.
stopping Trump. Trump's
Getting
banned
popular.
from everything. Kanye can be the same. Will he? I don't know.
Yeah, that's why I say you got to do something very drastic, like to get banned
Uh,
from Twitter.
uh, Eli's been banned from Twitter, so
I mean, okay,
Yeah, I don't even know why that nigga got banned.
if you're well known,
Damn, we
you
off
have to do
football
something
now.
drastic. Sorry, I'm sorry. You know, it can't just be. I've harassed many people. No,
oh my god, admitting to crimes we are? Question mark?
no.
Allegedly,
Oh, I just
allegedly,
want, I just, I
allegedly,
just, I just want to
allegedly,
say something real.
allegedly, allegedly,
I just want to
allegedly.
say something real quick, and we go back to the topic. Robert Woods has been traded to Tennessee Titans.
I did see
So,
that about an hour ago.
Ooh,
Damn, that's
that's
what's up.
nice. Who's gonna be their fucking quarterback though? That's the question.
It's Tannehill, right?
Uh,
Or is he
It's
out?
Tannehill, but I mean that doesn't matter because Tannehill's not good.
What?
they'll call. They'll call
Did you
Philip.
not see him in that fucking playoff game? He was the reason why they lost.
He was
oh
the
my
reason why they
God,
lost,
bro.
and he is 33, but
Bro,
he's
the
still
Browns
good
got.
enough to get you
Nah,
10
wait,
wins in a
hold
regular
on.
Ooh,
season.
can Tennessee get Baker? I'm sorry. I'm sorry. We're
Hold
getting
on.
off topic. We're getting off topic. We got it.
Hold on, Chronic, bro, the Browns got Jacoby Brissett.
I think the Titans can trade for Baker Mayfield. I don't know who they're gonna trade him for, but they can
Hey,
get him. But we'll talk about that another day.
wait, hold on. Let me ask y'all something real quick, because in the beginning, right? Didn't Kanye initially say he didn't want Pete around his children?
Pretty sure that's true.
I wouldn't want Peter around my
Uh,
children. I'm not gonna
No,
lie.
no,
I believe
no.
he did say that. I think that's I don't know. I can't fault him for that. Like I don't know
No,
what he
okay,
knows
no,
or
but
doesn't know about Pete.
explain why though. I really do kind of want to know why you wouldn't want Pete just around your children,
I
especially if
mean,
you're
I kind
Kanye
of,
West.
He
be
might just
honest,
He
I
didn't
don't
disagree
say
know
with
that.
Pete
him.
personally, so I don't know what to tell you about that shit.
Yeah, he might just
Yeah, he
disagree with
might
how
just
he
be
like
weird.
raises children, or he might just think he's weird.
Yeah.
No,
Or he just
okay,
wants
no,
to raise his children his own way. That's
no,
it.
no,
Yeah,
no.
not
And
being raised by
once
It
again,
is
him.
his
like I'm
kids.
no. I understand that. I understand that fully. But no, I'm just saying, what specifically about Pete would you personally say I don't want Pete around my children?
Well, let me
I
ask
don't know the
Kanye for
nigga.
you. Hold on, I'll be back.
No. I said no.
I
Your
saw that.
own
I
personal
saw that.
opinion.
I saw
No,
that
your
big
own
baby,
personal opinion. I want to know what
him
do you
having the
think about
sex with
Pete
baby
Davidson? What
joke
do you know
on
about
Twitter
him
or something.
that you will say, "No, I wouldn't want this guy
Can I
around my
go?
kids"? Yeah, go ahead, please.
Like, ain't he like a drug addict?
He smokes
Oh,
weed. Other than that, he went to rehab
He's in
and is
Smart
in
Water
prison.
commercials.
I
What
saw.
does
I
that
saw.
mean? What does
I
that
saw a
I don't
thing.
know.
mean?
I don't know. I mean, he ain't doing shit bad for real.
The one thing I saw was like he made a joke about having sex with a baby, and that shit
Uh
happened.
huh.
Oh, that's
How
fucking
long ago
weird.
was that though?
Oh
Who
no. Oh no.
cares?
And wait,
Still, I
hold
don't.
on. Did you read the entire joke or no?
What was the joke?
Reading a joke
The
about
joke?
sex with babies is crazy.
No. It was a terrible joke, and he shouldn't have said it. But it was more along the lines of the baby was sucking his thumb,
What the fuck?
and no,
Oh
hold on,
no,
and then he was
no.
like, "Oh, if I could, I don't want to fuck this baby, but if I was going to, that would be the baby." it
The
was
fuck?
along the no, right. No, it
This
was
nigga
along
is
the
a sicko. Oh man.
no. It's along the same lines of when Dave Chappelle was talking about Macaulay Culkin, and he said he would have fucked Macaulay Culkin as a child.
Oh my
Hmm.
god.
Both weird jokes. I don't know what to tell you, twin.
Yeah,
Both are
both
t-
fucking
both are
weird, dude.
both are terrible jokes, but
Yes, both
no
are
one came
weird.
at Dave Chappelle about him saying
He's
he would.
black.
Twin,
Move on.
I don't. I'm not gonna lie to you. I don't
Wow,
watch Dave Chappelle,
W
to be honest with you.
WAP.
Yeah, I also don't.
I
I'm
think
not
Cat
fond
Williams
of
is
Dave
funnier,
Chappelle.
but I
So
still
Okay,
Just
can I talk about Kanye for a little bit?
right talk.
we're all
Skinny
talking
Bob,
about
I
I
Kanye.
mean,
said.
like a tiny bit. Like what I've watched from like that TikTok video, it's not like he was asking for anything like insane. And then Pete Davidson like turned around and started like talking all this smack about like how like I'm in your bed next to your wife, yada yada yada, and then start saying, "Oh, Kim's such a great mom," blah blah blah
I
blah.
don't know.
That's
I
all
felt
he
like
said. That's all he said though.
no, but like I felt like one, he started the conversation like way off. If he was just like upset with Kanye and just said it with like without all the bullying, I don't know what it is, like shit talk, whatever. And and even before that, I
Kanye's
felt
been
like
harassing him for
Kanye.
weeks. I
Yeah,
feel
I'm
like.
about. He made a
Exactly. That's
video killing him.
I was also gonna say Kanye has been bugging for a long time. I think someone should just take his phone and he should focus on himself mentally and then his kids, because like he can't be
Someone's gonna have
like.
to be the bigger man in this role, to be honest.
Yeah,
no,
Mhm.
and
wait,
it's
Skinny
been
Bob. No,
Pete
what is your
for
point?
too long, quite frankly.
Exactly. Pete's like, nigga, fuck you, fuck the plane you flew in on.
I
And
low
the
key
Talking
think
shit
like
like
a
he just
tiny bit is for him promoting his album, but I don't know when that thing coming out, so I doubt it
Shit, Ben
anymore.
came out.
Donda
It's
Wait,
2
already
wait.
came out like
Donda
last
2
month.
came
Wait,
out. Donda 1 came out a
Donda
long
two,
damn,
time
Donda
ago.
two,
damn.
Donda two been
No,
came out.
Wait,
It's
no,
not.
no, no,
It
no,
was.
no.
Skinny Bob.
It
What is
came
the
out
Donda
on a
point?
2?
What
stem. It
As
came out
Donda
on a
2 been
Donda
came
point are
stem.
you
out.
2?
It came
trying to
out
make,
on a.
Skinny Bob?
Damn,
It
I
came
Came
out
out
on
on
didn't
a
two.
stem player.
It
I didn't
came out
even
on a
I didn't
stem
even know
player.
they
You have to
came
buy
out.
the stem. You have to buy on the stem
You
player.
I got it. I thought it wasn't complete. I
You
thought it
gotta.
wasn't a finished
It
product.
was complete.
Skinny,
It's complete and it's out, twin.
Skinny
Oh,
Bob,
is
how
it?
many songs are on the album? How
Exactly,
many
bro.
songs are on it?
From
But you
what I
got this.
got,
But
from
you
what
got
I
the stem
have.
player.
Nah, I think I have the one before that. Maybe. Let
Oh,
me
then.
see.
Oh, and then you don't got that pussy.
Okay.
That's crazy.
Yeah,
Crazy.
16.
It's
Yeah,
crazy.
16. Yeah,
Called you
16
pussy,
songs.
pussy.
That's a complete album, bro. But also Pete's first message to Kanye in the Texas that we saw, he said,
Allegedly.
Texas.
"Oh yeah,
Texas.
allegedly." He said literally the first things he said was, "Yo, it's Skeet." So he referred to he's like, since this is the only way that you're referring to me as, I'll conform. Can you please take a second and calm down? It's 8 a.m. and it don't gotta be like this. Kim is literally the best mother I've ever met.
Yeah.
What she does for those kids is amazing, and you are so fucking lucky that
Man, he
she's your
just
kid's
dissed his
mom.
mom. That's crazy. He just
How?
dissed his mom. That's crazy.
How?
How did he
His
diss his
mom.
mom?
Kim K's the best one, but not his mom. Next topic,
All right, never
y'all.
mind. Never mind.
Oh my god!
Okay.
Oh my god!
That was,
Skinny,
Nigga, we're
that
actually.
was a tiny troll. That was a tiny troll. Y'all bugging. Come on.
And then
Continue,
Kanye
Cardiac.
talking about some, oh, you're using profanity. It's like, what the fuck? Okay, bro.
really? Like profanity? Wow.
So, and then he's
Alright,
like, what are you doing right now? I'm
Cardi came out
assuming
to
it's
GD
because
last year. I don't know
he
why.
wanted to meet up or something.
Meet up.
Cardi.
Yes, he wants to.
Man,
Wants
became
to
a
Do
GD.
meet up.
Twin. I
what?
don't know what you said.
Meet
Became a
up to do
GD
what?
last year. You ain't hear him talk.
You've never done a meetup? Hey, yo.
I want to
Anywho.
meet
No,
Kanye.
I'll be in
no,
Texas eventually, Cardiac. What you trying to do?
This is crazy.
Believe that.
This
Talk
is
about
Hey.
Both of
me.
these
such a
niggas
crazy
are
thing to say.
within their own rights
I
to do
mean,
Talk about
to act
me.
as they want
listen.
to.
Everything is bigger in Texas.
Not me.
You know what I'm saying?
I'm the opposite.
I feel like neither of these niggas are wrong.
That's
though, to be
tough.
honest.
That is
I
so tough.
think
Yeah.
okay, I have a miscellaneous question before we head back into the ball talk. What do you wish your parents did for you, or what do you want to do for your children that your parents didn't do for you?
Wait, let me. Okay.
I want the
I'll go
the one
last.
thing that I want at the very least. I know
I'll
this
go right
isn't
Before,
like
before Skinny Bob.
what?
What you say? A bike, nigga? What the fuck?
No, not a bike. What the fuck? No. The one thing that I want is to have my kid to have two parents in the household. That's the one thing I never experienced, and
Amen, dude.
it was trash.
That's what I'm saying, bro. Bro, spit.
If I have a
This nigga
kid
said you want his kid
and
to join the army.
my girl and I get divorced for whatever reason, I ain't gonna lie, I'm gonna feel bad for him because my childhood was not good for like half of it. My high school career is terrible.
Mine's is similar to Chronix. I'll probably say my parents didn't argue, maybe.
I mean, well, everybody argue, but I see
Uh,
what you mean, like
Not like
a
not
healthy
one.
yeah,
amount.
I might say all.
Not gonna lie
Like
to you.
divorcing.
I
Like
want to teach my
divorcing.
son how to
Like
play
I
the
want to.
guitar. Oh, wait, it's my fault, pussy. But yeah,
So,
how to
can I?
play the
So wait,
guitar.
let me go real quick. So mine is very simple. But I want my kids to be financially literate
Hmm.
Mm.
because that's something that my parents did not instill within us as children. And I
Mm.
would probably make them an authorized user on like a credit card so they can have established credit, like and when they become adults, they don't need to have the same trials and tribulations as I did growing up.
That's what I was thinking. That's what I was thinking.
I feel it.
What if they want to buy dumbass shit?
No, no, but
Like teach
you're
him not
more
to buy dumbass
V-Bucks?
shit.
no, but no, you actually have a better chance of buying more dumbass shit because now
You
when
don't
you're
know what to
18,
do.
19 years old, you have a 19-year-old credit score. You know what I
Yep.
mean? It's not you're starting off from zero, basically.
It's
Okay,
like it's
You guys
better.
are established users already.
Yeah.
Oh, damn.
What if you smell perks and lean when they fart?
Like if you
Come on.
it's the whole reason why they don't let 18-year-olds go into the NBA. But it's also stupid because it's like, okay, so we're gonna just like not give you money for even longer. So when we do give you $5 million, it'll just be there. It's like, how do you expect them to know what to do with it? You know?
That's what I was thinking.
Mm.
I
You know,
mean,
the
with
NBA should
with
have
NIL deals,
financial learns literacy classes or
with
something.
NIL deals, that kind of throws it out the window.
Yeah. And also just like the internet makes it a lot easier to learn things without having firsthand experience as well.
Right.
Correct.
We never lied about that one.
Wait,
But
what was the other part of the question, Cardia?
I mean, it was an either or. It's like, what do you wish your parents did for you, or like, what do you want to do for your children that like your parents
Oh, okay.
didn't type beat?
I wish my parents
Oh.
actually would talk to me instead of hit me.
Well,
I wish my
That's like be emotionally available. How about that?
Mm.
that's,
I don't know,
Mm.
twin.
that
I
sounds
think that's
white
pretty
as
hard.
that
That's
sounds
pretty hard.
that sounds hella white.
I'm scared.
Hey,
You
I
say
said
hello
what I
white is
said.
crazy.
I said what I said. I'm sorry.
I don't know.
Emotionally available
How can you
parents is
teach
what I
that to
wanted.
somebody? How could you teach that to
No,
somebody?
no, no. He said, "What do I wish my parents did for me? Be emotionally
Uh,
available."
I thought it was like what you wish you like. What
Okay,
would
No,
you want to teach your son
it
that
was
your
a
but if you
parents
two-part
do
didn't
question.
teach
something
you?
It was a two-part question.
like something dumb, you had to get a whipping. But
yeah,
if you
if it's
something
something
for
just flat out stupid, like I gotta beat your ass because you're stupid.
Yeah, I gotta stump you out now, pussy.
Yeah, I gotta
Okay.
give you a stone cold stunner, bro. I'm
that's a
sorry.
poor choice of words. I ain't
No,
gonna lie.
no, no. I'm sorry.
Smarter,
No,
pussy.
the things I was getting hit for was uncalled for. I'm going to say that.
Yeah,
Was getting beat because my phone died on my way home from school and they couldn't call me.
Okay, that's crazy. That's crazy.
okay, yeah, that's
Mm.
that.
Well, actually, I won't
Man,
say crazy because it's your fault.
nigga, they been
Wait,
telling you
wait,
that.
say
I
that
don't have
again.
a
They been
charge
telling
at
you
school.
Number one, why didn't you charge it? Or number two, why are you using it at
it was
school?
a flip phone. He couldn't charge it.
That's crazy.
So your
Okay.
parents are beating you because your phone's not charged. That's the
No, it's not
dumbest shit
because
I've
his
heard.
phone
I'm
wasn't
sorry.
charged.
No, it's
Because
because he
wasn't
killed his
listening. Because
phone.
they kept telling him to charge his phone. This nigga was not listening. He just wanted to do what he wanted to do.
Like a dumbass
How
nigga.
old are you?
Oh God, that's no
How old are
problem.
you?
29.
That how
Okay.
old am I now, or how old was I
At the
when
How
that
time.
old are
incident
you?
At the
happened?
time.
I was 14, I believe.
Oh yeah, no.
Yeah,
Okay,
bro.
never
You should
mind.
know
Never
better.
mind.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
No,
Okay.
no, I'm on his.
Okay.
I'm on crazy side. You're 14.
I
That
get
was
Not
I
on
get
probably
the
his
cookies.
side.
I get the cookies.
because
You're
like
you're
no
too
troll, no
young.
I
troll.
get the
You were
cookies.
14 in like what? Oh nine?
Alright.
Yes.
Yeah.
Damn, twin.
I said no troll. So like at that point you that was probably the first time you had a phone, right?
Relatively, yes.
Yeah. So it's
No,
like
it wasn't his first time. This nigga just said relative. That it was.
No, relatively. Like I didn't have a phone like that much earlier than that. Like
yeah.
Like if I had a phone, it was like maybe 2 years before that.
So he probably didn't know what to do with it. No, I was looking at it from my perspective. Like if my phone died and like my mom needed to get in touch with me now, yeah, beat my ass, beat it, silly. But
Still think back then
like
that's,
if
that's
it's
still
my
the case back then. I'm not gonna lie to you.
if
Yo,
no
shout
if
out Michael Jackson, bro.
if it's the first time you've ever had a phone or the first time you've had this like level of responsibility, like yeah, it's like give
So
them some
was that your
leniency. You know?
question, was that your first offense, or you like they was on your ass about doing this shit and then you just didn't do it?
No. You know what it was, and I'm gonna be straight up honest with you. Before I get off the subject of my parents and child abuse, um, my parents would get mad at other things and then take it out on us. So it was literally she was lost, needed me to go home, Google some shit for her. Well, MapQuest. It was MapQuest, and and
Mm,
and because she needed directions to get home,
y'all too young for
and
that.
she couldn't find me, and she couldn't find me or her way home. And when she finally got home, she took her frustration out on me.
Yeah,
Because you
that's
didn't do
that's
your
uncalled
part.
for.
I don't think that. I don't know. What
What?
you
How?
still haven't answered my question though. You still haven't answered my question if that wasn't your first offense or not.
Your
Oh my
parents didn't
god,
fight. Your parents didn't like you, bro.
that's crazy.
Okay.
This is crazy.
I'll
I feel
go.
like you shouldn't beat your
Um,
kids, but if you gonna have like a good reason to beat your kids, then I don't know.
There's
I'm
no
gonna
such
You
take this
thing.
beat
one
me
too.
because you're okay. All right. You know what? I'm
Not
glad
cause
my
she was
kids won't be around
nigga,
you.
you didn't listen. What the fuck are we talking about?
Okay, we can talk about
Your
this
by
later.
your own
Kids and
standards, you
anger is
didn't
not a
listen.
two different things.
By your own standards,
We're
you
gonna have
didn't
this
listen.
conversation
No
after
cap.
5.
Yeah,
We can talk about this
Okay.
later.
I
Skinny
wanna
Skinny
get
Bob, you go,
into
you
it.
go, you go.
I want my parents to actually teach me other things that isn't about religion. Cause deadass, I do not know shit outside of religion, and I'm like fucked.
Mm.
So
Like
you have no common. So you have no common sense.
Nope.
I learned common sense, nigga, not from them.
Common sense is
Fair
common.
enough. Hey, so look, since our parents
From
teach you
common.
I'm gonna say you might.
Common sense.
Mhm.
Common
Exactly.
sense.
I mean,
Hey,
most of the
common
shit
sense.
I've learned is from like people I've listened to and YouTube videos I watched. And my mom's like,
Gay, Bob, does your
YouTube's
mom
a
know you
bad
gay?
site. Huh?
Does your mom know you gay?
Man, if I told her I was gay, like, she would disown me.
All right, he
real
doesn't have
quick.
common sense, guys. He doesn't have common sense.
Oh yeah,
I don't know.
she'll disown me real quick.
Nigga
But
doesn't have common sense.
Does your mom know about this
Anyway.
podcast?
if she does, she'll also disown me. So no,
That's
nigga.
crazy.
Golly.
Cause of the
So,
pod?
Mom currently-
Hey, your mama don't love you, bro.
Okay, these are off
You
pod
don't.
conversations. I'm gonna go last.
Is it? Is it?
I think.
Yeah, nigga, it's a part of the topic.
I don't know. Look,
I don't know. Cardiac, go ahead, bro.
the only
He's lucky because his parents love him.
oh
That's
my
fucking
god,
lucky.
the
This is
only
crazy.
the only thing I wish either my parents could do differently or that I know for a fact I'm gonna do with my kids. Once they hit middle school, the grade requirement is done. No cap.
Oh
Like-
my god.
What you mean?
Hold
What you
on,
mean? Grade
hold on.
requirement?
Like as
Cardiac.
long as you're passing, you're good. Not gonna lie to you.
Cardiac.
Well,
Hold
that
on.
sounds
Was
that sounds white.
No,
that
no,
the
but
discussion?
the reason why I'm saying that is because everything else I'm going to raise my kids the way that I was raised, which was by the time you're in middle school, you're either already gonna be full fledged into a music career, full fledged into an entertainment career, full fledged into an athlete, whatever.
They don't like question. What if
Wait,
they don't
wait,
like the
wait,
arts?
wait, hold
I
it, wait,
don't
hold
know how
on.
that works.
Cardiac. What's the topic of discussion? Wait for me a minute.
You can't
What
expect a
do you
middle
wish
schooler
your
to be, like,
parents?
fully into something? I don't know about that.
I was, and everyone around me was, which is why I'm
Cardiac,
successful
what's the
now.
topic, Cardiac, what's the topic of discussion right now? 'Cause I
What
wait
what
for
do
a
you
minute.
wish your parents did for you, or what do you want to do for your children that your parents didn't do for you?
Damn.
Facts.
Cause like I think handling like balancing I didn't get a below a 85 until my sophomore year of high school. So like balancing all that while like every Friday night I'm up until 11 p.m. playing piano, and then I have to wake up on Saturday morning to go do some engineering shit. And Saturday afternoon is some more music shit, and then Sunday morning is 9 a.m. service for
More
church.
music?
and then
Bro had no
Monday through
breaks.
Friday, I'm waking up at 4:30 to travel 2 to 3 hours just to get to school for me to do more music for 8 hours a day.
Jesus Christ.
Good lord.
Do,
No
doing
wonder you weren't funny,
Bro
goddamn.
had
good?
no sleep.
doing
I'm
that
actually
doing
no
that for a
music,
decade
no friends,
plus balancing a 3.8 3.9
and no
GPA
sport.
for my entire life. That's crazy.
Impressive.
You
No
had a
bitches,
GPA in
no
elementary?
friends,
What the
no
fuck?
sports.
That's a
This
thing.
nigga just
I,
this
I,
nigga
I
just
stopped
made
doing
up
sports. I stopped playing soccer in 3rd grade, and
Oh, this nigga was playing soccer.
I stopped hooping like basically quarantine. So
Oh,
Well,
okay.
Good you is,
like
no cap.
you were very like structured.
yeah, and that's what, like, everything else would be the same. Like they would be in something. Like I will expose my kid to everything possible that you can make a career out of by the time they're 10. So by the time you walk into middle school, you don't have to worry about writing all these essays, getting all these A's for you to make money to go to college, cuz you can do anything else. And I'm gonna make sure that they know that.
What do you mean
To go
by
out on a
both?
limb right now, I don't think like that type of thinking is like your experience builds who you are type B. I don't think that's all the way true, to be honest.
It might
I don't
not
think
be.
putting them in all that will make them the person that you are right now, or make them the
It
person that's
depends.
better than you right now.
It
Mm.
depends on the people in those like places. Like being surrounded by good people. I feel like
Oh,
that
true.
helps.
Yeah.
Cause like putting them in like okay, if I would go to like piano lessons, but like my piano teacher is like doesn't like want to talk to me, just gives me a lesson, and I'm not enjoying it. It's like what life lesson am I learning here? Except for press E and C and whatever the fuck
No,
the keys.
I'm not saying that I would just like stick them in things and force them to be in those things. I would stick them in every, I went to like 10 or so baseball games when I was younger. 5 to 10 Houston
I agree
Dynamo
with you,
games when I
Kanye.
was younger.
I
I went to 5
I
basketball
agree with
games
you,
when I was a
Kanye.
kid. I went to piano
Yeah.
recitals. I went to orchestra concerts. I went to um saxophone. Like I saw the Lion King play in 2006 when it came to Houston. So like I was exposed to so much that like I knew what I liked. And then by the time it was 3rd grade, 4th grade, I'm in GT classes writing paragraphs about the music that I want to write. Writing paragraphs
Right.
about
Now,
the
the,
comic books I want to make, like
let me
that type of
do.
shit.
Let me was.
I'm gonna take that
This
from
is
you.
one of
I'm not
those
gonna lie.
things where it's like hard to say for real, cause like I've been like my grandmother used to lock me out and close the door at like 9 p.m. Because like if you're outside past 9, you're supposed to be inside the house type B.
Yeah.
In her mind, she thinks that that was gonna make me more punctual to get inside the house quicker and think. In actuality, kind of that didn't build me to be on time for certain things later on in life type B. You see what I'm saying? Like where
Yeah.
I'm going with this, like experience
Mhm.
doesn't really always bring
That
that.
just helps
Even
you
though
get
you have like
kidnapped.
good people around you. What you say?
That honestly
That just helps you
like
get kidnapped.
makes a kid want to be rebellious. It kind of
Oh
like
God.
It
brings
Yeah,
depends
a
on the
rebellious
kid. It
culture.
it made
depends
me
on the
want to
kid.
go inside the house, but still, it's like I still wasn't punctual every time.
Yeah.
Shit still didn't like get any structure.
Bro, the
I don't know.
Mavs are down by 16 against the bum ass Hornets. Like I
Nigga, we
can't
talking
deal
about
with
life
this.
lessons. We
That
talking
is
about life lessons
Lamelo
right now.
Ball.
One,
You
I
listening
really
about
don't give a
bullshit.
fuck. No
That is
cap.
It
it,
How
depends
is
on
that
the
even
kid
Lamelo,
for
possible?
Lamelo
sure,
Ball need to
Ace.
do
Who
that.
watches basketball?
Ace, it depends on the kid for sure, and that's something that like I'm sure I hope I'll learn by the time I do have children for real. But like I just know what's worked for 18 years with me. I know what hasn't worked for my cousins that's like just kind of not doing shit. Uh, and yeah, it's definitely
Cousins,
not
if
one
you're
size
watching
fits
this,
all.
whoop his ass. If any of his cousins are watching us, beat his ass. He called y'all bums.
No,
and I
I'm
do
gonna
want
just
to.
lie
I got
to
I
some.
him.
understand where you're
I
coming
got some
from
things I want to
or
instill
what
in
you
my
know.
kids.
So
Yeah,
I understand.
I'm gonna just lie
You're
to him and
getting
say I'm not talking
killed.
about you, big bro. Calm down.
Hey Caleb, can
Like
I go
it's,
real quick?
yeah, what's up?
All right. I want when I finally have kids, because even though someone asked me like at school,
if I want a kid, don't take foot no. Because if I have a little nigga like me, I'm gonna kill myself. But
That's
if
crazy.
I do have kids, nah, like I know who I am as a person, and I know how I act. And if my kid comes out in any way, shape, or form like me, I don't know how I'll be able to deal with it. I don't know how my parents deal with me.
The
But
fact that you said you're gonna kill yourself for that,
But is this
that
like
means
is
you're
this
a
like
fucked up
self
nigga.
hate or is this pure comedy right now?
That's what I'm saying. I don't know which one this is.
That has to mean you're a fucked up
I'm just
nigga.
saying, if I do have a kid, I do decide to stick with it. You know, somehow in my right mind, I'm like, yeah, this be my this Instagram, this me. That nigga in the gym at like I don't even know 3 years old, bro. He getting in there, he getting locked in early. Like, he can't do nothing else. I don't care. I don't care how bad of a parent I
Yes.
sound. That's how I know. That
That's
nigga in the
crazy.
gym, he putting up 100. He put up 100 shots a day. I don't care. 100 shots a day.
Wait,
This is
hold on.
crazy.
He in there.
Hold on. Time out. Time out. What are you doing that you would kill yourself if you had a you?
Bro, I
Smoke
like
and
None in
Dro.
people's cars.
bro.
You're a
None in
fucked
people's
up
cars.
nigga.
I'm a bad son, bro. Like I'm a bad person. I know I'm a
God.
bad person.
bad
You could ask Caleb.
boy.
You could ask Caleb what I did to some nerd at our table last year. Like I'm a bad person.
I can
What
I
he
can
did
to my court.
attest. I can
Okay, what he
attest.
did to that nerd at your table
I'm a
last year?
bad person, and if my son is any way, shape, or form like me, he's a bad person too. He's not gonna listen to me at times. So this is like, what am I here for? I'm leaving.
And
Nigga
Okay?
talking about
you piece
Carl.
him up.
Get some help.
You piece
I'm
him
gonna
up.
fight my son, bro, because I know my son gonna be
You,
weak. I know he's not like that.
you tune him up. You tune him up real quick. That's all you gotta do.
Toot
But
him up.
That-
Like,
Hey,
Toot 'em up.
yo,
Tune him up.
yo, we gotta
What does
stop.
toot 'em
gotta
up mean?
I don't know.
but yeah, bro, like
You rearrange his face.
in my mind at that lunch table, I wanted that kid to kill himself. So I really tried my hardest, and
Oh, okay.
I
That's
realize now that
crazy.
I'm a
Nah.
bad person.
We're just
I'm a
throwing
horrible
this
person.
word around. Oh, man.
So, okay, well, you admit
Nah.
this. 'Cause
Everyone knows
Because at the end of the day,
anybody.
hey,
Nah, Carl
at the end of the
cooling.
day,
Carl cooling.
Carl cool now. I ain't got a problem with him now. But at the table, something just went through my brain. Like, man,
He was the weak
fuck with
link.
this
He
nigga.
was the weak link. That's
He was the weak link at the table,
Yeah.
yeah. And every time he said something, I said, fuck that nigga, bro. Like, what are you talking for? The trash talk.
It's like
He
I
took
have
his
my
phone.
moments, but I can fire back. Carl just took it. That shit was
No,
crazy.
like we took that nigga's
He
phone every day.
took it.
Hold on.
We
Man,
would take his
Took
phone
that nigga's
and we
phone?
would like do stuff to him, bro.
I
Like,
don't know. I feel like you're gonna have to have that personal battle with yourself.
anyway,
in the
but
form
yeah,
of your
my
child.
son, and he gonna be in the gym every day. You know, working, putting up his jump shots. If he not putting up jump shots, he not staying in my house.
Sounds like you're. It
If
sounds like you're
he
setting
ain't
up your
putting up
destruction.
jump
He's gonna,
shots,
this nigga
I'm
gonna
a.
put you in a headlock.
I don't know. I forgot what I was gonna say.
If
All right,
he not putting
wait,
up jump
wait.
shots, I'm putting him in a headlock on God.
This is crazy.
BDK, how old are you?
I'm me and Caleb. Wait, Caleb, are you of age now? Are you 18?
Yeah, we 18. We 18.
No, I'm 17.
There's no way you're
I
not
did
18.
not know your
95.
age.
Yeah, I'm not saying like you. Why you
I was gonna say
your
something.
age?
I was gonna say something like me and Caleb are the same age, but we're not. Caleb's older than me.
Okay.
I did not know I was older.
You got time to change your ways.
There
and
is no
become a-
time to change my ways. I know who
What?
I am as a kid, and like I know if my son's the same way as I am as a
Just
kid.
gave up.
You gave up at 17?
That's crazy. This nigga gave up as a senior. That's crazy.
Oh my
I'm
God.
giving up on my life.
Nigga, this is who I am.
I'm not gonna kill myself
Bro,
just
you
because I'm
didn't
me.
you didn't graduate. You didn't
Stay
graduate.
busy,
Nigga,
bro.
hey
Like
yo,
lunch
did
table.
you
That's
just
what I
watch?
know.
Did you just watch Camp Rock or some shit? And
No,
you
you're
watched
not
that Demi
listening to what I'm
Lovato
saying,
stuff?
bro. What I'm saying is, me right now, I'm happy with myself. Bro. I don't care who I am. I'm just saying, if my son
This
is
is
like me
real.
at this
This
age,
is me. It's
I
This
can't
exactly
do
is
it, bro.
what I'm
exactly
supposed to
where
be
I'm supposed to
now.
be.
Gonna shine a
You
light.
realize,
There's no
Shine
way.
on me. This is
nah,
They
real.
claim this pod right now.
Yo,
Be
this
on
is
the
crazy.
stage.
That's
How about
crazy.
that? You're in
And
the
no cap, if they
moment.
claim it, I'm not trimming this part out.
No
This is
more
staying.
hiding who I wanna be.
Niggas still going, bro.
Disney, take us.
Yo,
Take
that's
us.
This
crazy.
is acapella. Come on,
Yo.
man. They
Take
can't
my
sing
pussy
that.
right now.
What?
Yeah, my son is gonna be an athlete. He's in the gym every day. I don't care what sport he plays.
Yo, I ain't gonna
He in
lie.
the gym.
Those are some bars right there.
Yeah.
No matter what, though,
It's
you're
a
gonna have to
caption.
face. You're gonna face yourself
Because-
as a child.
Because at the end of the day, like I'd rather have my son instead of to at least live in the society, bro.
Hey, I want to
Like with him being an athlete, you know.
I ain't know. They just
You
said
you
Cut
cut out a
at the end
little.
right there.
Yeah, a little bit.
What I was
A
saying
little
was
bit.
like if my son is at least an athlete and he knows like that drive to be better, at least I know he'll have that work ethic for hopefully for the rest of his life.
True.
So
I mean, it doesn't
I want to
always
say that.
transfer over like that. Like
It
sometimes
doesn't
people
always.
just like
But
compartmentalize. It's like, oh, I do this shit for this, but for this, yeah, I'm good, bro. Or he just gets tired of like working that hard for every single thing. But we all got
I'm put my
time.
son's in a ringer. The masculine urge to leave my son at birth so that he becomes the greatest.
Did this nigga just say the
The
masculine urge? Yeah, I'm
masculine
done.
urge.
Yeah, I'm
I'm
done.
The
I'm
sick.
done.
masculine
I'm done.
urge to leave my son at
For what?
birth so that he can
Okay.
be mad at me.
I'm so
So that he
glad
can
he
be mad
cut
at me for
out.
the rest of
I'm
his
so
life.
glad he cut
Yeah.
out.
And I'm
Yeah.
like, nah, hey, the masculine urge to leave my son at birth so that he can be mad at me for the rest of his life and
He
grind.
said it again. Jesus Christ.
That's crazy. That's
Uh,
crazy.
thank
That's
God for
crazy.
me
A nigga like
coughing.
me, when I realize
Who said a nigga like me?
Oh, he's just gone now. This is
I
crazy.
don't know what you heard about me, but you ain't gonna get $1 out of me. This nigga just listened to that in his car before he got on the
I don't
podcast.
know who sung that song, bro.
It don't matter, but you just as long as you know what it is.
I don't even know that song.
Oh God, cardiac, what are you doing, bro?
I don't know that song as well, but I'm glad that we
Oh
talked
my
about
God.
children and some real life shit because I do believe that the one thing that caused this man to return back to football was his children, and that is Tom Brady. Tom Brady pump faked us all.
Pump fucked? Hey yo.
He pump faked
Yeah,
us
it
all.
wasn't
Bro, I told you I can hear everything, bro. What is your problem?
He pump faked us
Anyway.
all. And he is back to the sport
Tom
of
Brady went
football
home.
after kissing his son too many times on the lips. How do we
All
feel?
right,
This is
Tom Brady
nasty.
went home.
This is nasty.
His son
This is
got
nasty.
on his nerves
What is
about
your
everything.
problem?
I'm telling the
Alright.
truth, aren't I?
You need a timeout.
I guess.
His
So
son needs a
Tom Brady
timeout.
went home, and his kids were like,
Nah,
Dad.
Brady needed a timeout for real.
What did
Timeout,
Hey yo,
timeout.
cardiac is
He taught his
You're
son to
wild
do that.
right now. You're
It's weird.
wild.
I'm telling
cardiac
the
is having
truth.
too much fun talking about
Yeah.
another man's children.
Tom Brady, he went home, his kids got on his
Man,
nerves.
that's what he wants to do.
I feel like
Wait, do you
What's that?
think the reason why Tom Brady is doing football again is because his kids are way too close to him now that he's not
no,
retired
his
as
kids are fucking annoying, bro.
I think he just
Oh, God.
knows,
So
like, he just likes to. He either likes football too much, or all he knows is football. Like he's been doing it for longer than LeBron. So
yeah, it's literally his whole life.
LeBron.
Bro, this nigga
So
straight said.
Nah,
he's
that nigga
played
had too much of that Hertz shit. Y'all ever seen him in those Hertz commercials or whatever?
Hurts.
He had too much of that shit in his chest.
The
He
candy.
said, "Fuck it." The candy? Nah, bro. You know those commercials about him getting charged up. He always put like a big ass plug in his chest.
Charged plug in his chest.
Oh my God. Watch the commercial, bro. Go on YouTube, watch a video, you'll see him.
This is not a good promo for Hertz right now that you're doing.
Oh, you talking about the car commercials?
Yes, I am.
Okay.
But how do we feel?
That Tom
Is
Brady-
he is he in the
Oh, I
running
know
for
what you're
another
talking
Super
about.
Bowl?
He can win it easily. I mean, the Rams
got
aren't as good as
charged
they
up.
were. Rams aren't are definitely not as good as they were. Losing pieces like Von Miller and Odell because they still haven't signed Odell back, and they just lost Robert Wood. So I mean,
I
Mm.
keep
they
thinking
lost-
of talking about Robert Williams from
they lost-
basketball.
Pump fuck is
They-
nasty. I'm not. I came back to say pump fuck is nasty.
It just I didn't
Well,
mean to.
another
I didn't
cardiac
even say
quote.
that. I didn't even say that.
You did say
They
that
lost-
though.
I literally
There's
watched
video.
it on YouTube. You said that.
I didn't say
Pump
that.
fuck, right? Pump fuck, right?
I didn't say
He said
that.
pump fuck, yeah, he said that. I'm not gonna lie, twin. You gotta apologize to Tom Brady and his family on Twitter for that.
No, but being a stay-at-home dad, man, he ain't used to being no stay-at-home dad. Come on now.
Wait. Isn't pump fuck another way to say titty fuck?
Okay.
The pump is the titty.
Right, demonetized.
We've been demonetized.
We're not
nigga. Come on, man.
monetized. I don't understand. But with him returning, I think that definitely puts the NFC West in a chokehold for the foreseeable future. I mean, not the West, the South. Um, in a chokehold for the foreseeable future because I don't see anyone from that division being any type of relevant anytime soon.
Yeah, the Saints used to run that division
Especially the
now. We're just
Saints.
sad. We're sad now. I'm a sad Saints fan.
Yeah.
Very depressed.
Fuck Saints fans. Fuck Keelan. Fuck.
Whoa,
Fuck Larry. Fuck everybody like him.
Larry's not even a Saints fan. That's crazy.
Mardi Gras over, and so are you.
One guy that doesn't know football in a football podcast.
I have faith in Jameis Winston.
Jamie's.
But is he going to come back to the Saints or no?
Yeah, we're getting Jameis back.
Didn't
there.
they shit talk him or something?
No, they never did. People were just trying to say that we should have gotten what's the nigga's name? Deshaun. They were holding off until we found out about Deshaun or not, and then yeah. I wonder how he feels about being a second option, but he'll be alright.
And he was playing.
He was playing cut, so.
Acceptable, right? For
He
y'all.
was never cut. He only had a 1-year deal because he was a free agent.
Oh.
Let me see. 14 touchdowns, three interceptions, 1,000 yards in 7 games.
Well. He was hooping. No, you know what? Listen.
59 completion percentage though. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. Besides that,
he had. You got to think of the wide receivers he was throwing to, bro.
Michael Thomas.
Michael Thomas was hurt all season.
I don't watch football.
Who else?
He had.
That's my line. That's my line.
The only other legible wide receiver he had was Marquez Callaway. Man, he was still iffy.
YK Osiris?
YK Osiris.
Shut the
I
fuck
still
up.
do not know who that nigga is.
You're dumb, bro.
Didn't YK Osiris lose in the Crew League?
Crew League. I don't know. Y'all ain't Kenny Stills. Kenny Stills, I used to like him in Miami.
I used to like Kenny
Stills. Did you know Kenny Stills came from New Orleans to Miami?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's where he was drafted, right?
Yeah, he was drafted with us, had a great rookie season. I don't know what happened after that. That year, that whole year, I don't even freaking off for drugs.
Oh yeah, he hasn't started a game since 2019. This is crazy.
Jeez.
That's kind of wild.
I'm playing Madden right now. Having a great time thinking about sports.
Dwayne Washington Jr. I don't really know who this is. Yeah, I didn't watch the Saints. Y'all have Malcolm Jenkins?
Yeah,
he's not that good anymore, bro.
I know, but I thought he retired.
No. He's been eating cap and just playing and
eating cat.
Eating cap.
Room.
I didn't know he started his career with the Saints. Wow.
Yeah, he
did.
He was drafted with the Saints.
He also hasn't missed a single game since 2013.
Damn. Very reliable.
And he's still mid. I'm just playing.
That's an Iron Man right there.
Yeah, he started and played all 16 games since 2013.
The Iron Man title.
And he started in every game that he's played since his rookie season.
Yeah, he was a generational talent at safety. I just think he didn't really flop. He did flop, but he's still solid. He was solid very much through his prime. Great safety. He got 2 Super Bowls. He got one with the Saints and then one with the Eagles.
This is true.
That is true.
But I think that will close the curtain on today's football-dominated episode. I think we did good for a bunch of casuals.
Because
we did it.
Oh man.
Oh my god.
Oh man.
You didn't have to say that.
But yeah, wrapping it up. Actually, I'm gonna go in reverse order. We're gonna start with Unc. Say goodbye to the people, crazy.
Hey y'all, this is Unc, formerly known as K Crazy. I just want to say, if you're going through anything, you can always find people to talk to. There's always a different option.
My DMs are open. ladies.
DMs are very much
Oh
open.
my fucking goodness.
There's
I
no
did
way
not
they're
It was a
playing.
joke. Joke.
There's
Joke.
no way there's
Joke. Joke.
Wasn't a very good one. I don't know what to
I'm
tell
about to say this
Hey.
you don't have good timing.
Damn, y'all suck.
Sponge
LeBron
Boy.
James next.
Sponge Boy, say goodbye to the people. We're going in reverse order this time. And he deafened. I hate it here. Okay.
Oh wow,
Well,
and he left.
and
Damn,
left.
it's crazy. Fuck your pod,
Creep
man.
Abdul-Jabbar, say goodbye to the
Yo,
people.
fine.
Goodbye, people. We will be back next Saturday. Be ready.
We definitely will. And is that a Ray Allen profile picture, Skinny Bob?
Yes.
Jesus
When he had a hairline.
Milwaukee Bucks.
That is Jesus.
Nah, it was UConn. It was UConn.
I have
It was
never seen
UConn?
Jesus Shuttleworth, surprisingly. Not really,
That is
surprisingly.
Jesus.
I haven't
Shuttleworth.
seen
It's not
it.
even the
And
name of
is
the
the
damn
movie-
movie.
The movie's not
It's
named.
really not.
Oh.
It's really not that name.
It's called He Got Game, and it's on
He Got
HBO
Game.
Max.
I've
by the way.
I've
Very much
never
like that.
heard it be referred to anything
Anyways,
other than the Jesus
actually, I
Shuttleworth
was
movie.
my turn to-
It's just the name. And he's not even good in it.
Well, he's a basketball player,
Um,
not an actor. But yeah, Skinny Bob, say goodbye to the people.
Hey, Kobe would have been better.
Y'all crazy. Like, comment, subscribe, please, please, please. Like, comment, and subscribe. Let's try to get to 50 subs by the end of this month. I think we could do it. I think we could do it.
Send
That's so
super chat.
depressing.
We're at
Send super
39
chats.
right now, right?
Exactly. Just 11 niggas in a month. We got this. Come on. Like, comment, and
Yeah,
subscribe.
we're-
11 niggas in a month?
You have 40. You have 40.
We're at 40.
Oh, let's go. When I tell y'all, I don't look at the analytics for the pod. I genuinely, I don't.
I literally thought
Shout out
we
to
were
Cardi.
at 10 subs.
you would
Shout out
jab
to
yourself.
Cardiac for not doing his job. Crazy.
Yeah, we shouldn't be. We shouldn't care about them yet.
He would drive his yourself crazy.
Oh, shout out to Geneva Winston, the latest subscriber.
Shout out. Shout out.
LeBron James is to pass Karl Malone in total points.
Let's go.
All
Carmelo's
right.
irrelevant.
Yes, child predators, bitch.
Yeah.
Bitch ass nigga.
Yes, sir.
No cap. LeBron is like
I was gay.
LeBron is like a top 3 like role model in my life. Like no joke.
Oh God. Hey, yo,
so-
shout out
so
to his
shout-
hairline.
Shout out to him. Shout out to him.
You know what
Jay,
that top 3 is? I know your top 3. It's LeBron, your mom, and me.
this is
Nigga
crazy.
said your mom. That's disrespectful as fuck.
Looking up to a nigga with a maid
is
is crazy. But Jay, say goodbye.
That's crazy. That nigga would know.
That's on dick too.
How is that not crazy? Y'all niggas want a maid.
Jay Sean, Jay Sean.
We saying Cardiac?
Oh, we're signing out. You know, Jay Sean.
Yo. Thanks for coming out. Come back next Saturday. LeBron James is the best basketball player ever lived. Second career points. Second. Who the fuck is Karl Malone? That bitch ass nigga.
A lot of bitch nigga, bro. And he a bitch, bro.
Exactly.
He a
on
hoe
God.
ass nigga.
Shout out.
I'm not gonna lie. You think you could beat up Karl Malone right now?
Hell
Yes.
yeah, bro.
Oh God.
I'll shoot him. Anywho, Chronic, go ahead.
Hey man, thank you for thank to all the moms out there for letting their family members watch this podcast. Shout out to Luka Doncic, the Caucasian LeBron James. I don't know what to tell you because that nigga's
He's
definitely
better
in
than
the
LeBron.
finals
Right
this
now.
year.
Losing by
Losing
30.
to the Hornets right now.
I don't care, because when he goes to the finals, that's not gonna matter.
Damn straight.
In 20 years.
You said
In 20
Luca?
years, you mean 20 weeks? I don't know how
Bring
long.
on dude, you don't watch basketball.
How many months is that?
Chronic's a casual confirmed.
know, nigga.
Shut the
B-
fuck up.
BDK.
Okay, when the Mavs go to the finals, I don't want to hear nothing. All right, it's gonna be a 2018 LeBron running this bitch.
He's not getting past the Suns.
Lost in the finals.
They're not getting past the Suns. Why not? When
Because
Chris Paul's gonna get hurt, when Chris Paul gets hurt again,
He's already
and
hurt.
DeAndre Ayton chokes. He's coming back for the playoffs. I thought.
Well, he's
as
being
a-
reevaluated, but like even without him, I'm still taking the Suns over anybody
Hey,
right
look
now.
here.
I mean,
He's gonna
as
fuck
a-
DeAndre
as-
Jordan up, bro. I don't know what to tell you.
No
as
cap.
A
Luka
Mavs
is a white
fan,
man.
as a Mavs fan,
White.
damn.
That's why
As a
he's very
Mavs
burnt
fan,
out.
as a Mavs fan, this year is not our year. like next offseason, if we sign like a DeAndre Ayton as like a big free agent or make some deals, I feel like next year we're really gonna be.
I want
No,
Jaylen Brown.
Kenny Bobby, you don't watch Mavs game. I'm not gonna lie to you. That would
I think
completely go against our offensive system.
We need Jaylen Brown.
But I
Our
like
whole thing
literally
is
we need
switching
a
and shit.
Games hard.
Why would you want a whole big like just to stagger out?
we
And our whole thing is
Big.
switching.
bro. I don't
Big
think
squared?
he's that
Question
much
mark?
better than. I don't think he's that much worse than like Maxi
Yo.
Kleber, bro. I don't
He's
think he's
not
that much
mobile,
worse.
nigga.
Than that.
That's the point. Like he's not mobile
Maxi isn't,
for our
bro.
offensive
I don't
system.
think Maxi is.
All right. Y'all
We
can
don't
talk
watch
about this
basketball,
later.
so
Who
we
is
don't-
who's
in the
next?
pod,
Who's the
nigga.
next
It doesn't
person in?
matter. We already.
It's
We
not
in the
over.
pod,
It's
yeah.
not over.
It's not over, bro.
Keelan, say goodbye to the
Podcast
people.
Good night. Good night.
Keelan, plug your shit or say goodbye.
All right, see what I gotta say. All right, bet there's a few things I gotta get off my chest. First thing is, well, let me get my shit on. All right, wait. Look, you know, realest thing in the pod, that's me. No one else. Fuck everybody in this pod. I don't give a fuck. Who else has the Rick and Morty LaMelo bars? That's what I thought. None of y'all niggas do. Y'all are all broke as fuck. Who has a monetized TikTok? Y'all don't. Y'all are bitch ass niggas. LeBron James is the best player of all time. I can guard Cooper Cup on an out route.
Okay.
And
all right.
I'm not worried about the stat pattern, pussy. No one gives a fuck about that.
And none of y'all niggas have.
LeBron's not. He's gonna lose.
I don't got a 780 credit score right now. Lame ass niggas. I'm out.
Neither do you. You're not 18. And with that,
I'm gonna build my credit up, nigga. Fuck y'all.
That's illegal.
This
That's
nigga-
I
this
haven't
nigga
pressed
love
end stream.
you.
This is wild.
Okay.
We will catch y'all later next week. Thank you for watching.